Yeah, I think students are most students are there for joining. Can wait some more minutes. So students, how was the yesterday sessions?
Sir, please Hindi ko Hindi.
I'm using simple English. I think you can understand and learn something. Ayush, can you understand me?
Yes. Sir, please Hindi. Hindi.
Students, screen is visible. Students.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, how was the yesterday session? What's your feedbacks on that?
Sir.
Yes.
सर हमको है ना हिंदी में पढ़ाओ ना, हम थोड़ा इंग्लिश समझ में नहीं आता इसलिए.
Yeah. Okay.
Students, we will be starting in few moments. Please wait.
Sir, tomorrow session is nice.
Yeah. Okay. Students, you will get the recordings of Hindi sessions, and please try to. The next session is with mixed with Hindi. You just we are using simple English. You just try to understand in English, then only you can learn English.
Okay, sir, no problem.
Yeah, okay. So please try to please try to understand things. If you have any doubts, that time you just ask what is this. That time we will explain you in Hindi. Okay, students.
Okay,
Yeah,
your voice
okay.
is not come to clear.
Yeah, okay. Now it's clear. Now it's audible. Hello. Now it's audible.
Yes, you are audible.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. So, students. So I'm asking some questions. Can you read what is shown in the screen? Can you please
Genesis
read
of
that?
robots.
Yes, robotics. Genesis of robotics. What anybody know what is robotics? Just tell what you know about robotics, what you heard about robotics. Just tell.
AI.
Yes. Okay. Good. Very good. AI, artificial intelligence. Any other terms you like you heard about robotics? Students, please try to answer. And if you facing any difficulty on language, please ask that time. That time we will explain that in Hindi. Okay, please try to learn from simple English. We are using simple English. Anyone can understand this. So please try to answer in English. So that time you can also improve your language skill also. Okay. So students, like tell me about what you know about robotics.
So
Please unmute. Yeah.
robot is that things which made up of our work easily.
Yeah. Okay. For made up for work, like for made up for reducing the human effort, right?
Okay.
Yeah. Very good. Any other answers? Please stop drawing on the screen. Students, please stop drawing on the screen. Okay.
Electricity.
What? Yes, electrical. Yeah, tell me. Try to answer what you know about robotics. Yes, every students please try to answer. Tilak, please stop drawing on the screen and please try to answer. Please unmute yourself and try to answer what is robotics. What you know about robotics? Any answers? Students, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Coding.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you don't know regards robotics anything. You are hearing this term first time. Yeah. Okay. So then we can start. So first, we just students please watch this video. Okay. Sound of video is audible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So then watch this video.
Robots have jumped from the screen and science fiction pages into our reality, disrupting almost every modern industry. Agriculture, space, travel, medicine, and manufacturing are just a couple of places robots have begun to appear. You could argue that they have already started to take over our world. Just in the past few decades, robots have reached new heights. The continual and rapid progress of artificial intelligence, paired with readily available large data sets, lower prices for sensors and electronics, and a steady demand for efficiency, has created the perfect storm for engineered innovation. Yet you should not be intimidated by robots. Though robots are certainly complicated pieces of machinery, they are also delightfully simple to understand. In a lot of cases, robots are based on us humans. You can even build your own simple robot at home. But before you can go off and make your own, you should understand a robot's workings first. Defining a robot can be tricky as it tends to be used as a blanket term to describe any machine that can perform work or other actions normally performed by humans, either automatically or by remote control. On the most basic level, there are 5 major human organ systems that have a corollary in robotics. A skeletal structure, a muscle system to move the skeleton, a sensory system that receives information about the body and the surrounding environment, a power source to activate the muscles and sensors, and finally, a brain that processes sensory information and tells the muscles what to do. Many types of robots also include these systems. First, you have the controller of the robot, which could also be called the brain of the robot. A computer program usually runs this, and it gives the robot detailed commands to follow. Secondly, you have mechanical parts. These can include the motors, pistons, grippers, wheels, and gears, and help the robot move, grab, turn, and lift. They are usually powered by air, water, or electricity. Robots also have sensors that help them determine sizes, shapes, space between objects, and direction. And finally, robots have a power source. All of these components work together to control how a robot operates. Throughout the history of robotics, each of these components has improved vastly. Robots have been a long-standing trope in science fiction. However, by the 1960s, they were actually becoming a reality. The first real effort to build an autonomous machine that could move, reason, and act in its environment was the robot Shaky. Brought to life in 1966, Shaky is considered to be the world's first robot to embody artificial intelligence. Shaky could perceive its surroundings, logically deduce implicit facts from explicit ones, make a plan to achieve a goal, monitor the execution of a plan in the real world, and even correct its own errors. Shaky marked a new era in the age of robotics and computer science. Some of the algorithms used in robots and AI today have directly descended from Shaky. The area of robotics has evolved at breakneck speeds. Companies like Boston Dynamics are leading the charge, creating robots that can almost move as well as you. Honda's Asimo can learn independently, walk on 2 legs, and climb stairs. Toyota's THR3 humanoid robot has been designed to fill a wide range of roles, like cleaning, construction, caregiving, or simple companionship. Thanks to these rapid developments in robotics, building your own robot at home has never been easier. You don't need that much. There are extensive communities out there dedicated to those of you interested in creating your own intelligent machines. When creating your own robot, you first have to decide how it will be used. Is it simply for fun and amusement? Are you trying to enter the world of robot engineering? Or maybe you just want a robot for your desktop. Robot DIY kits are available everywhere, providing you with all the components and electronics you need. The Raspberry Pi Foundation has developed robot kits that can be used with the Raspberry Pi series to create your own mobile robot, robotic arm, or even a mini Mars rover. The LEGO Mindstorms series is another excellent place to start if you or a younger family member is looking to get into robotics. No matter where you are in your robot career, there are a lot of options out there. Robots stand poised to upend many aspects of modern life and could eventually change the way we think about ourselves. Nonetheless, at the moment, robots are still very limited. The movements, actions, and reasoning of a toddler still far exceed the capacity of some of the most advanced robots in the world. Nevertheless, we could close that gap soon. With some practice, perhaps, you will help engineer the next generation of robots.
Students, can you hear me now?
Yes,
So
sir.
students,
Yes, sir.
how was the video?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Yes,
How was the video?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
how was the video? Everybody watched that video?
Robotics.
Now,
Yes, sir.
yes. Now you got any idea about robotics? What we are talking today?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, what you think about robotics? You have want to share something? You seen any kind of this kind of robots in YouTube's or anywhere in your ATL lab? You seen any kind of Lego kits? Students, you seen any robots in your real life?
Yes, sir.
Robots
Okay.
Yes,
make
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, which
Robots
robot you
make-
seen? Yeah, tell me. Yes, tell me which robot you seen? Yeah, students, please unmute yourself and please tell me which robots you seen and what you know about robots.
Yes, sir.
Yes, tell me. I think somebody is unmuted and start telling, then they suddenly stop. So please try to tell what you know about robotics, or you seen any robots in your real life?
You know.
Yes,
Sir,
tell me.
robots make our life.
Which one? Yeah, tell me which one?
Barabar.
Bedabo. What's that? Yeah, please try to answer. Please try to answer. Yeah. Okay. So I'm giving one homework for you all. So please try to find, go and refer some robots. Which what is robots in today? Some work for you. Like go and find some robots like for any purposes. After this session, you will get an idea about robots, and we are discussing the types of robots and etc. So you will get an idea what is robot, like what are the purpose of robot, for what purpose we are making robot, the types of robot. You will get an idea. So please try to know more into after this session. You just refer the YouTube, and there is lot of videos regards robots, and please try to refer some videos and just tell like, and tomorrow you just tell like which robot you like most, like that you must tell on tomorrow, so we can start the session.
Sir,
Yes.
robot makes our life easy.
Yes, exactly. Very good
Sure.
point. Yes.
In 19th century, we made up of anything on, but in 20th century, we made up of anything in factory with robots.
Yes. Good. So I think you have that much knowledge in robotics. Then why you are just silent? Just open your mic and just answer it. Okay. Don't feel like anything. You can just unmute your mic and answer what I am asking. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Yeah. Okay. So I'm asking some questions like, what do you mean by machine? Students, what do you mean by a machine?
A machine is some kind of an electronic device which operates based on our commands.
Yes, very good. So, can I ask, like, fan is a machine or robot? Yeah, please answer. Fan is a machine or robot?
Machine.
Sir,
Machine.
Okay.
Machine.
Yeah, good. So, you see, like, cycle is a machine or robot? Bicycle.
Machine.
Yeah. Okay.
Machine.
Fine. Yeah, good. Computer is a machine or robot?
Robot.
Robot.
Machine.
Okay.
Machine.
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 Yeah. Okay. So can you give some examples of some more machines?
Washing machine.
Projector,
Washing machine. Next.
projector,
Fridge.
Yeah. Projector. Good.
For mobile. For
Yeah.
mobile.
Mobile.
laptop,
Yeah. Okay.
Calculator.
Yeah. Very good.
Calculator. Tablet. Laptop. Mixer.
Yeah. Okay. Then.
Fridge.
Yeah. Okay. Anyone can give an examples of robots? What is robot? Can you give any examples of robots?
Robot is helps to the human
Tesla
to
bot.
do any work.
Yeah. Tesla bot. One. Next. Yeah. Robot will help humans. Yes. Any examples for robot? I think you can understand my English.
Okay, sir. If you
Yes,
can't lift any
Yeah,
weight
okay.
in this, the robot can lift that.
Oh, robot can lift that. Okay. Can
And
you?
it is very intelligent that we can't.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just asking, like, any robots? Like, any type of robots in this world? Any names of the robots? So many companies are building robots. You any heard about any robots that I am asking?
Service robot. Human robot.
Yes,
Mobile.
humanoid
Human
robot.
robot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Human robot. So sanitizer robot. Robot. Sanitizer robot. Sanitizer
Which
robot.
which sanitizer robot? Okay, good. You seen that sanitizer robot?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Any other robots?
Sir,
You
Aibo.
know
Aibo.
what?
Sir, Aibo robot.
Yeah. Okay. Aibo robot. Okay. Next. Any other robots?
Liquid robot. Vacuum robot.
Yeah.
Vacuum robot.
Yes. Vacuum robot. Server
Vacuum robot.
Yes.
So
Yes.
vacuum
Yes.
robot.
Yes.
vacuum
Yes.
robot.
Okay. 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 Fine. Fine. So you just tell some machines and robots, right?
Robot.
Yeah. Okay. Server robot. Okay. Fine. So anybody? I think anybody know this person in this screen? Anybody know this person in the screen?
yeah, I heard about him.
Yeah, okay. Can you tell something about him?
No, I just heard about him. I don't know much about him.
Okay, his name is Isaac Asimov. Okay, he is the father of robotics. And also he just find 3 rules for robotics, like robots must never harm humans. Robots must follow instructions from humans without violating rules. And third law is robots must protect themselves. Can you read that? Can you read that 3 laws?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Please read that. Okay. Are you agreeing? Are you agreeing with these three laws? Are you agreeing with these 3 laws? Like robot must never harm humans.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Please be in mute, students. Yeah. Okay. So we can discuss like. Okay. So we can discuss the 3 laws, like robots must never harm humans. So what do you think about this law? Like robot must never harm robots. Students, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Students, please be in mute. Yeah. Okay. Fine. So the first law is robot must never harm humans. The thing is, are you agreeing with this this statement? If we are making robots, then robots are trying to harm us. That's good for our health, or good for this society, or good for this world. What is your What is your opinion on that? So this first law is the first law is made up for our, like, for protecting humans. Okay, so I think if in as of now nowadays the technologies are that much higher. The robot we can made any type of robots, but robots have that much power rather than human. Robots can do anything like in 21st century where the robotic industry is growing like that. So if we do not following this kind of rules, that will harmful for this society and it will harmful for humans. Okay. So the first law is robot must never harm humans. If we are developing a robot, we want to follow these three rules. Robot must never harm humans and robot must follow instructions from humans. Like if robots want to do anything, we want to give the instructions. If robot is thinking and robotics doing without taking our instructions, we can control the robots. So that will take any big issues. Yeah. Okay. So the next law is robot must protect themselves. Okay. So robot don't harm themselves. They must want to protect themselves. These are the three laws of Asimov. So students, can you hear me now? Please unmute your mic and please.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. What you think about these laws? What do you think about these laws? These laws are necessary.
Yeah, they're very necessary.
Yes, sir. Very necessary.
Yeah. Okay. So if anybody have interest for building a robot, students, you have any interest on building a robot?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So if you are planning. Wow, okay, good. So if you are going to build, you must follow these rules. Okay. Okay. So we can look what is robot and from where anybody hear the word like robot from where the word came? Anybody knows? Like the word robot finds its origin from the Czech word robota or robotnik. It means forced labor. What do you mean by forced labor? If we are giving, yeah, tell me. Yeah, what do you mean by forced labor? If we are giving we are just giving force or we are just giving instructions like do that. We just forcing what we are doing to the robot. We just forcing the robot for do something. We are giving the instructions to robots for do something. So the meaning of the robot is forced labor. A robot is a machine that automatically carries out repetitive tasks with speed and precision based on a set of instructions programmed in it. You understand anything? Students?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, we
sir.
understand.
Okay. So
Yes, sir.
robot, yeah, okay. Robot is a machine that automatically carries out repetitive tasks. What do you mean by repetitive tasks? What do you mean by repetitive task? If we are doing something repeatedly, like if we are going school repeatedly, like every day on morning 9 or 9:30 we are going school. That's a repetitive task. You understand?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So that's the meaning of repetitive task. So in the term of robots, anybody seen any robotic arm videos? Like anybody seen any robotic arm videos?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So please understand this definition. Robot is a machine that automatically carries out repetitive tasks with speed and precision based on a set of instructions programmed in it. Like we are giving the instructions to robot by doing programming. Okay. So that's a thing. This is a small definition of robot, and we can like discuss the another details. Like a robot is a system that contains sensors, control system, manipulators, power supplies, and softwares, all working together to perform a task. For example, like how are our human bodies work? Anybody have any idea? We have a brain, right?
Yes, sir.
We have heart, we have legs, hands, and we have a lot of body parts, right? How
Yes,
our
sir.
yeah how we are our like how we working, like how human working. We can just take an example, like the brain is controlling ourselves. Like if we want to move or we want to walk, we want to run, the brain will give instructions to legs or hands. Like students, please be in mute. Yeah, okay. So what the thing happen, if we want to walk, that time what the thing will happen, the brain will give instructions to legs, and that time we can walk, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, in similarly in the case of similarly in the case of robots.
Sir, anyone mic is on.
Yeah, I will mute maybe. Okay, so I'm just telling like that. You need to understand the basic concept. That's why I'm telling like this. Okay, so according to robot, if we are according to robot, there are a lot of systems like sensors, control system, power supplies, and software. Like if we want to if we want to getting an output from robot, they needs to working together, uh they need the outputs and inputs from sensors, they need a control system like our brain, and they need a power supply, and they need programming. So if these all things are together, then only we will get output, or robot can only then only robot can perform a task. Okay. And nowadays, robots are used in many applications in our 21st century. Like robots find a wide range of applications in industries, medicine, military, and in research and development. Okay, so now we can discuss the difference between the machine and robot. A machine is a mechanical or electrical device that assists in human tasks which could be otherwise laborious. Okay, next, a robot is a what is the definition of robot? A robot is a machine that carries out tasks or groups of tasks that have been pre-programmed in it. Robots are machines with additional features, hence more functionality. You got the point?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. So we can check the next point. Machines can repeat predetermined tasks. Robot can perform repetitive tasks and do much more. And next point, just by giving instructions, we cannot change the nature of the task performed by the machine. And by changing the instructions of robot can change the work of their doing. For example, we can just take a fan. If what the fan what the function of a fan? What is the function of a fan? If we are just switch owning, we just owning the switch of the fan. That time the fan will rotate continuously. It can only do that one task only, right? Yeah. Okay. So the machines example like driller machine used for drilling only. And robots are used for welding, painting, assembly, pick and place, packaging and labeling, product inspection and testing. Yeah, okay. So we can discuss the main core concept of robot. What the robot will do? Like robot first sense the thing, and then after that they will process what they are sensed. Then they will process and they will act. This is the main core concept of robotics. Sense, think, and act. Okay. So, students, anybody can explain what is robots? Anybody can answer like the difference between robot and machines?
Sir,
Yes.
national robots of many
Yes. Tell me.
stationary robots of many
What? No, I'm just asking about what is mean by robots. Now you got any idea about robots?
no
Okay. Okay.
no
Can you
sir.
repeat the question?
No, I am just asking about what is a robot. Now you got any idea regards robots?
Yes, sir. It is a device that performs our tasks.
Repeat your question.
Yeah, I am just asking about now you understand anything about robot. That's my question.
Yes, understood.
Yeah, okay, please tell what you understand.
So a robot is a device that performs our tasks.
Okay,
When
for and if you can give more examples like
So in an automobile manufacturing company,
yeah.
there are machines for painting a vehicle. You don't paint it manually. So that's an example of a robot.
Yeah, okay. So the robot can perform their task on, right? There is no need of we can if any task robot can perform their own. Like automatically the robot can perform without any help of human. If we can program it and we can program it and the robot will work and not like a machine. You got an idea?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So now we can discuss about the types of robots based on locomotion. Yeah, Ravina, are you there? Ravina, are you there? Ravina, Sanjeevlu, are you there? Akhilesh, anybody there?
Yes, yes, we are here.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
okay.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so can you please give a brief in Hindi like what is robots?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, I will call that Ravina.
Yeah, okay, students. So now we are discussing the types of robots based on locomotion. What do you mean by locomotion? Anybody heard that term locomotion?
Robot is no, sir.
Yes, locomotion refers to movement.
Yes, very good. The just movement. So robots are classified in the terms of just the movement. Okay. So we can just yeah, okay. So we can just discuss the types of robots in based on locomotion. First type is stationary boat. What do you mean by stationary? It can move, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And next one is wheeled robots.
Robot.
Yeah, what do you think by wheel robot? The robots have wheel, right?
Robot are wheel.
Yeah, what do you mean by legged robots? Yes. What do you mean by swimming robots?
Robot are swimming.
Yes, robot can swim, robot can fly, rolling robots like bolts, and swarm robots, and modular robots, micro robots, nano robots, soft elastic robots. Okay, so we can discuss this each of one.
Yes.
Ravina, are you there? Yeah, okay. So this is the first type. It's stationary boat. Stationary robots are the robots those work without changing their position. What is mean by that? The robot can move, right? Students, the robots can move. That type of robots will called stationary robot. These are the examples of stationary robot are Cartesian robots, cylindrical robots, SCARA, articulated and parallel robots. You just go and find these robots after the session. Okay. So these are the example of stationary robots. And these are the examples of wheeled robot. What do you mean by a wheeled robot? Wheeled robots are the robot which change their position with the help of their wheels. Anybody seen any this kind of robots in your real life?
That is what it is.
Students, anybody seen this kind of robots in your ATL lab or any YouTube video? You seen any this kind of
Yes,
robots?
sir.
So
Yes,
the
sir.
so the
Yes, sir,
turn
my
kit
brother
has
is
it.
made
The
up.
turn kit has it.
Yeah, tell me, please tell me.
The turn kit has it, sir.
V-Box have.
What?
V-Box.
The turn kit has the wheel robot.
Yeah, okay. Can you give a brief about your robot?
Yeah, sweeping machine bagela.
What?
Okay, so we have made a sweeping machine in our ATL
Okay.
project, and then we have used the same method of wheel robots.
Okay, okay. What do you feel like more comfortable on, like why you don't use the wheel or like what you feel like more comfortable on wheels in the case of that robot? According to wheels, we can move that robot can move to any terrain, right? Hello? Yeah, okay. So we can look the another type. It's legged robot. Anybody seen this kind of robots? The legged robots are mobile robots similar to wheel robots.
Sir,
Yes.
I make a wheel robot.
Yeah, okay. Legged robots perform much better than the wheeled robots. And even any terrain. Okay, by using wheel robot, we can we can go like in staircase, or we can use in any type of terrain we can use. By using the legged robots, we can move any terrain we can go. But according to this legged robot, the wheel robot have more speed. You got my point?
Flying robot. Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. So anybody know this robot name? Please look the screen.
Robot.
Please identify this robot.
This girl robot.
Robot.
Yes. Which anybody know this name of this robot?
Sir, I know his name is Sophia robot.
Sir.
Yes.
Sophia.
Yes. Very good. What do you know about Sophia?
Sir, it's an artificial intelligent robot, sir.
Okay. Yes, tell me. Yeah, please try to tell more, like what you know about this robot.
Sir, he's have like a human's like feelings. He performs like a human.
Okay, very good.
It can think like a human.
Yes, then?
More than human, sir.
Yes, oh, more than human.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Okay, then? Like it owned the citizenship. Anybody know that?
Mummy.
The first robot got the citizenship. Okay. Okay, so Sophia is a social humanoid robot developed by the Hong Kong-based company Hanson Robotics. Okay.
Yes.
So Sophia was activated on February 2016. Yeah, students, can you hear me?
Yes,
Students?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So the Saudi Arabian citizenship with this robot. Okay, I just said earlier, like this Sophia have citizenship of Saudi Arabia. The first robot got the citizenship of a country. Okay.
So why is Hanson Robotics?
What? Actually, the Hanson Robotics is developed the Sophia. So okay, then we can discuss the another type like swimming robots. Can anybody can explain what is swimming robot?
Robots which work underwater or for flying purposes.
Yes. Yeah, okay. The robot can swim. We can use in submarine. Can you can you tell any applications of swimming robots? For which purposes we can use?
For marine
Which
purposes.
purpose? For what purposes we can use swimming robots?
Drone. Flying
Sir.
robot drone.
Drones are drones.
No, I'm just asking.
Under
Yes,
the
tell
water,
me.
which fish we can't see, it can see and you can see.
Okay,
Sir,
we can see the fish. Yeah, okay, then.
Under the deep water.
Yeah, okay, underwater, like we can use
Look
this
here,
as a
drones are.
for surveilling purpose. We can use as a military purpose. We can use this swimming robot.
sir, and study about some aqua species about
Yeah,
them.
yeah, okay. Any other examples or any other applications you know
Sir,
or
the
any?
robots can go in a small places. We can't go there. Sir.
Yeah, okay. So and also we can study about the
species.
seas and yes, aqua species. Okay, good. Any examples of flying robots?
In traffic, we know that
Sir,
so
drone.
many medicals we can't get, no, sir. We
Drone.
can get the medicals.
Drone.
Yeah, okay. So in
Medicines we can get.
traffics, yeah, very good. So in traffics we can get the medical or medicines in a time. So we can use the flying robots for that, right?
Sir.
Yeah, okay, very good. Any other applications? The flying robots are the robots that moves in air using their planes like or birds insect like wings or propellers
it can be
or
deliver
balloons.
anything that we can't deliver
Yeah.
from the road.
Yeah, okay.
Sir,
okay.
and we can use it in defense force also.
Yeah, okay. We can also use for security purpose, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. So, what you seen this picture? Anybody can know what
Yes,
is
sir.
swarm robot? What your understanding on this picture?
Sir. Recently the Indian Air Force has recruited swarm robots. What it does is, so there's an plane or a UAV that's spotted, and then it will go swarm it and attack it. That's what the Indian Air Force has recently inducted.
Yeah.
Swimming robot.
Okay. Good. Okay, so we can discuss the another type. It's called swarm robots. Anybody know by looking this picture? Anybody got any understand? What is mean by swarm robots?
No, sir. No, sir. No idea.
Okay, swarm robots are the robotic system which consists of multiple small robots. This look at this picture. These every single small parts are robots. Okay, this is a group of robots. We can I think we can control them simultaneously. We can use like a group of robots. We can you seen the robot film.
Excuse me, sir.
You seen the robot film?
Sir, what is the use of swarm robot?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, swarm robot. I think we can use for building some shapes. If it's like a small robots, we can build any shape by using this swarm robot. Like we can make a shape of dog, or we can make a just shape of head. Any kind of shapes we can use. So we can build and we can use for any kind of purposes. Okay, you got idea. Actually, we can
Yes,
create any structure by using swarm robots.
Sir, we can use for the security purpose.
Yes, we can use for the security purpose, and we can also use for some entertainment purpose. We can use like that anything by using swarm robots.
search
Okay,
for an
anybody?
object.
Yeah,
Sir, my
anybody?
request. Sir,
What? Yes.
sir, you speak in
Sir,
Hindi. Speak
sir,
Hindi, sir.
Yeah, can you please explain which part you have doubt?
ये
Ravina, are you there? Ravina, Akhilesh, anybody there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, Ravina, can you give a brief about robots in Hindi? A
Yes,
quick graph.
yes. What I was saying, can you continue till 10:15 in English? Complete all the slides. Then I will give the summary upon all the slides
Yeah.
in Hindi.
Okay. Okay, fine. Can you
Fine.
please explain this
Yeah.
thing
So
in Hindi?
yes.
Okay.
Everybody. Hello, children. Good morning.
good
आप
morning.
लोग 10:15 तक इंग्लिश में सर के साथ कंटिन्यू कीजिए, ठीक है। उसके बाद मैं 10:15 to 10:30 आपको सारी चीजें जो हुई है यहाँ पे स्लाइड में जो सर ने आपको बताया है अबाउट द रोबोट एंड द रोबोटिक्स और डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ रोबोट, मैं आपको हिंदी में एक्सप्लेन कर दूंगी। ओके, सो काइंडली लिसन। अभी आप अपने सर को सुनिए और देखिए कि रोबोट किस टाइप का होता है और कैसे वर्क करता है। एंड सर जो भी पूछ रहे हैं, जो भी आपको आता है, आप उसका आंसर कीजिए। ओके
Okay.
Yes, Abel, now you can continue.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Ravina. So, yeah, can you hear me?
rolling robot that can help to the children to play, no, sir.
Yes, we can use this robot for entertainment purpose.
Okay.
Like a spherical robot typically made up of a spherical shell, and spherical mobile robots typically move by rolling over the surface. Yeah, tell me.
Sir, this robot like a ball for entertainment.
Yes.
Entertaining.
Sir, is it turn 360 degree?
Yes. It can roll on any it have 360 degree of freedom, so it can rotate in any direction.
Sir, there is a rolling robotic balls robots, no, sir.
Yes.
Is there is a monowheel mechanism?
What?
Monowheel mechanism, sir. It will.
Yes.
turn
Monowheel. Yes.
mechanism.
Yes.
Sir, it is used for spy.
Yes, we can use for spy, or we can use for like entertainment purpose, and we can also use for moving fastly. Okay, if we can use like, and also we can we can implement any bombs, yeah, for playing, and we can also use for military purpose. We can implement any kind of bombs in this kind of robotic balls, and we can throw to the enemies territory, and we can control easily that ball in there. You got my point?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. And next thing is modular robot. It's similar like swarm robot.
Sir.
Yes. So it's similar like swarm robots. Single module of a modular robot system can have self mobility, and it can operate alone. Okay, it's similar like swarm robot. Like it's we can control like box. These all individual boxes are robots. Okay, it's another similar boards like swarm board. Okay, the next thing is microbots and nanobots. Anybody mean the meaning of micro? What do you mean by micro?
Sir, micro is the smallest robot.
Smallest.
Yes. Micro is the smallest robot.
Yes.
Sir, it helps in the inner parts. Something we can means we can see what happened in our stomach.
Hey,
Yes, yes, yes.
This robot like insect.
Okay, and anyway, what is mean by nano robots?
so that is nanobot is helps in a medical, and we can see in small places, no sir, in intercellular spaces. It can go
Yeah.
it can go there, sir.
Yes. Okay. Very good. Very good. So microbots, robots that have the dimensions on micrometer scales, and robot can operate on micrometer resolution. Like it's a small robot. We can use like that purposes. And nanobots are used in medical purposes. We can inject that into our body, and the robot can perform the tasks inside our body. Okay. It's used mainly. It's used in medical purposes. Okay, so it's a example of micro robot. It's less than our like it's a 1/1000 of centimeter, like 1 mm. Okay, only that much only they have the like that much smaller.
Sir,
Yes.
So in that camera will be, sir.
What?
In that robot camera will be
There.
Yeah, we can insert camera, or we can insert GPS, or any kind of like what are the purpose we can install that kind of sensor into it.
You can say the sensor which to make this.
What?
To make this, what to be needed?
Which I didn't understand your question.
Nanobot what's needed. To nanobot, what instrument we needed?
What's the
instrument we needed?
Instrument actually in for building the nanobots, we are all using the without harming the harming materials are using, because we want to insert that into human body, you know. So that time we are using that much smaller and not harming like silicon. What?
Sir, like themselves, it will be communication like easily, sir.
Yes, we can communicate that with computer, or we can communicate that with any kind of human machine interface devices, or mobile. We can communicate with that. That each small boards have so many limitations, and that small boards are made up for small tasks. Okay.
Sir.
Yes. Okay, sir. Okay, so the next type
micro robot can fly.
Yeah, tell me. So the next type is soft elastic robot. Anybody seen this kind of any animals?
Sir.
Yes. These robots are generally bio-inspired. Most applications are inspired from squids.
Sir.
Okay, so it can move anywhere. It's so much flexible. This parts are so much flexible. Its hands are so much flexible.
So why is the robot like octopus?
So why
Yes,
is
yes.
the robot?
Like octopus, sir.
Yes, octopus. Yes.
So why is the robot?
What? I didn't understand your question. Yeah. Okay. So we just discussed we just classified the robots on locomotion. After that, we just discussing the applications of robots. Okay, types of robots based on the applications. The first one is industrial robots. So, in anybody seen any videos of car making? There is some lot of robotic arms for doing the old works. Okay, these kind of giant robots are used in industrial purpose for making like yes.
This robot use is factory.
Yes, yes. These robots are used in factories.
Yes.
Got the machines.
Yes, it's a giant robots. It can lift heavy weight. It can lift. Yes, tell me.
Sir, and it's equal to 100 men. Sir.
Yes. It can lift any, like it can lift like heavier weight, like
Sir,
if
Hindi, please.
yes, we will give the sessions in Hindi after this. After 10:15, we will give a summary of this. Okay, today. Yeah. Okay, next one is domestic or household bots. Anybody seen this type of robots? Robots works in kitchen. Robots can clean the house.
Yes, sir. Like
Yes.
example, oven.
This
What?
robot.
Oven, sir.
No, microwave oven, not a robot.
Sir,
Okay, it's a
Vacuum cleaner,
machine.
this robot in house.
Yes. And also vacuum cleaner is not a robot. If there is some cleaning bots are there, we can call that as a robot. Okay, there is some programmed and automated bots are there. We can call that as a robot. Okay, these are the types of domestic or household robots. Okay, then we can use the robots in medical purposes. Like robot can do the surgery, the medical surgeries. Robot
That
can
like
do the
nanosurgery?
chiro surgery. Yes, nano surgeries. So the advantages of this is like the doctor can situated in any place. Like doctor in America and the patient in India, the doctor can do the surgery from America by using the robotic hands, and he can control the robot at anywhere.
Sir, this
Yes.
robot use is human operation.
Yes, this kind of robots is used in, yes, this kind of robots is used in,
Robotics operation.
yes, this kind of robots is used in,
use of hospital.
yes, this kind of robots is used in hospitals for surgeries. Okay, then educational purpose robots. For this robots will help in our studies. And service boats. Like service boats will provide various type of service
in
for
the
you.
hospital.
No, it may be in hospital or in hotel, like it can
Home
deliver
later.
anything. Yes. It's
It's
just
like kinds
mainly
of robot
developed
can
for
help in
serving
corona patients,
robots.
sir.
Yes. Help. It can help corona patients. Yes, very good.
In hotel.
Yeah, okay. Then the another, yes, and the
Yeah.
another application is military robots. Robots used in militaries, this
Sir,
type
we
of
can
robots.
use in a war, sir, or defense force. Anything,
Yes,
sir. In army.
yes. This type of robots includes bomb disposal robots, different transportation robots, and like those lots of robots are there for military robots. Anybody know this robot?
Yes, sir.
Anybody?
Yes, sir.
Which robot is this? Which robot is this? Can you name? Anybody remember the name of this robot?
Carry robot, sir.
What?
Carry. Which instrument that will fix?
Sir, it's performs like a dog, sir.
Yes, it's performed like which. Anybody know which companies developed this robot?
Dynamic.
Robot.
Anybody heard about Boston Dynamics?
No, sir. Yes, sir. Boston.
Yeah, okay. Please, after this session, you just go and search what is Boston Dynamics. It's a model of sport mini.
Sir, identify robot mini.
Yes, it's a sport mini. Its name is sport mini. It act like as a dog. Okay, sport is an agile mobile robot that navigates terrain with unpredicted mobility, allowing you to automate routine. And we can use this robot for inspection and surveillance, and it can move in any terrain easily. And it can carry and power up to 14 kg of inspection equipment. We can attach up to 14 kg inspection equipments on this. We can mount that device on this robot.
Okay, sir.
Okay, then the another type is entertainment boats. these robots for entertainment purposes. And next is Janken is a robot that wins. Anybody is playing stone paper scissors?
Yes, sir.
Scissor? Yeah, if we are playing with this robot, we can win. Okay, this robot is that much like that much program. We can't like this robot never fail in stone paper scissors.
How,
Okay,
sir?
this
The mind reading, huh?
yeah, it's no, not like of mind reading. This robot is programmed like that. You can just search this robot name. You can find the videos of this. Okay, and next one is space robots. This robots is used in space as a separate type. Okay. And next one is hobby and competition robots. Competition robots. Like line follower, sumo boards, robots just made for fun and robots made for competition. Okay, and the another type is farming and agriculture bots. This type of robots is used in agriculture purposes in farming industry.
Yes, sir.
Students, okay, students have any doubts?
No, sir.
No, sir. Sir. No, sir.
Okay, okay.
No, sir.
Ravina, yeah, okay. Ravina, yes, thank you, students.
Sir, in a robot, why is everything different and not in the same robot?
No one
What?
robot.
I didn't understand.
Okay, so why doesn't a single robot perform everything and the other it's a different robot that performs different tasks?
Yeah, actually, the some robots are the robots are like if we are using only one robot for one purpose. Actually, I didn't understand your question.
Okay, just a minute, sir.
Yes, tell me.
Okay, so this is a particular task. There are many tasks, okay, actually. So, like for example, there are 10 tasks. So instead of having a single robot perform all of these, why do we have separate robots performing different tasks?
Like that's like if we can perform any tasks by using the any robots, but the thing is the shape and the capability of robots will be different for different applications. So that's why we need the best output. So that's why we are that's why these different kind of type robots are existing. Like we need the best as an output, right? And for all applications the shapes and the performing tasks are different. So in different shapes, in so many applications are only like we will get the good result on only in different shapes. Like if we want to move fastly, that time we want to use wheeled robot, right? If we in surgery there is any need of wheels, in surgery boats there is any need of wheels, there is any purpose like the surgery boat want to move, like there is no need, right? So according to purpose we can develop the robots on different types in different shapes. So that's why the robots are existing like this in different types and different applications. We are developing in different shapes. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. So thank you, students. And Ravina,
No, sir.
can you hear me?
Sir, I have
Yes,
doubt.
sir.
Yeah, 1 second.
Sir. Sir.
Yes, guys, just wait.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes, tell me.
Sir, micro robot can fly.
micro robots, like if we are giving that kind of features to micro robot, then micro robots can fly.
Okay, sir.
Like we are just developing the micro robots in the shape of insect. We are giving the electronic wings to that robot, then the micro robots can fly. If we are developing that in wheels or small like conveyor belt, then it can only move in the ground.
Sir, how makes a micro robot?
What?
How makes a micro robot?
What?
How makes a micro robot?
I didn't hear your question. How?
Sir.
Can you please type?
How makes a micro robot?
How make?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, you have an idea? You have any idea like for what purpose you are making the microbots?
Sir, we can join
Yes.
sensor.
Which?
We can join sensor in micro robot.
Yeah. Okay. Ravina, are you there? Hello?
Just wait, I'm calling for.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Ravina is there. So you will share the slide or I want to present?
Better you just keep on
Yeah,
sharing
fine,
over
fine.
there if you don't have any
Yeah,
issue.
fine.
So just go to the slide 1. I'll just give you the brief idea. So dear students, hello. स्टूडेंट्स, आप अपने माइक को म्यूट कर लीजिए. जब मैं बोलूंगी आपको अनम्यूट कर. Amal, please take care of that thing.
Yeah, sure. Students, if you are making noise, we can explain in Hindi.
Yes, अगर आपको जो सर ने पढ़ाया है सब कुछ आपको अच्छे से समझना है एंड इफ यू वांट कि हम हिंदी में अभी कंडक्ट करें तो आप प्लीज लाइक अपने माइक को म्यूट रखिए. जहां पे भी आपको कोई प्रॉब्लम आए, क्वेश्चंस आए, आप अनम्यूट करके पूछ सकते हो. ठीक है? Let's go to the slide.
Yeah, slide is visible.
So आज की जो टॉपिक, yes, that's visible. Okay, thank you. So आज की जो टॉपिक है वो है हमारा जेनेसिस ऑफ रोबोटिक्स, मतलब हिस्ट्री ऑफ रोबोटिक्स. आज हमने पढ़ा है और सीखा है कि रोबोटिक्स कहाँ से और कैसे स्टार्ट हुआ है, किसने स्टार्ट किया है, क्यों स्टार्ट किया है, लाइक व्हाट, हाउ, व्हाट, एवरीथिंग, कहाँ, क्यों और कैसे, किस पर्पस के लिए हमने बनाया रोबोट, क्यों बनाया हमने और कैसे बनाया हमने रोबोट, कब बनाया रोबोट, ईच एंड एवरीथिंग जो है आज लिखा है. राइट? तो यहाँ पे अभी आप किसी एक को भी लाइक डोंट वरी अबाउट द लैंग्वेज, लाइक हिंदी और इंग्लिश, जो भी लैंग्वेज में आप कंफर्टेबल हो उस लैंग्वेज में आप मुझे बताएंगे कि आपने क्या समझा एंड क्या है रोबोटिक्स. अगर आपको पता है या फिर कुछ भी आपने अभी सीखा तो आप बताइए, कोई भी एक. इफ यू वांट टू अनम्यूट, ओके, यहाँ पे आप अपना हैंड रेज भी कर सकते हो. ठीक है? हम उन्हें अनम्यूट करेंगे, फिर वो आंसर कर सकते हैं. एंड कोई प्रॉब्लम हो रही है अगर अनम्यूट करने में तो यू हैव अ चैट बॉक्स आल्सो, यू कैन राइट डाउन इट इन द चैट बॉक्स सो दैट हम आपको अनम्यूट कर देंगे, फिर आप आंसर करना हमें. यस, यस अनम्यूट। मैं हिंदी में ही बोल रही हूँ बेटा कि आप मुझे बताइए, आपने रोबोटिक्स के लाइक मैं पूछती रोबोटिक्स क्या है, तो आप क्या आंसर करेंगे? क्या सीखा आपने आज? रोबोटिक्स इन जनरल क्या है? आपको रोबोटिक्स टर्म एंड नेम सुन के ही कैसा लगता है कि क्या हो सकता है एक रोबोटिक्स एंड रोबोट? Am I clear? Like मेरी वॉइस आप सबों को आ रही है? Once unmute
Yes,
him.
yes, it's audible.
Yeah. So students, एक बारी unmute कर दीजिए उसे। स्टूडेंट्स, अगर आप मुझे आंसर नहीं करेंगे तो फिर मुझे पता ही नहीं चलेगा कि आप समझ भी रहे हो, सुन भी रहे हो मुझे या नहीं। यस, तो अगर मैं ऑडिबल हूं तो मेरे को आंसर कौन करेगा? लाइक अनम्यूट कीजिए अपने माइक को, आप मुझे आंसर कीजिए कि रोबोटिक्स क्या है एंड रोबोट क्या है, आप मुझे बताइए। एंड रोबोट्स मतलब किस पर्पस से हमने लाइक ह्यूमंस ने बनाया? आप अनम्यूट कर सकते हैं। जय, अपने माइक को अनम्यूट कर लीजिए। Okay, Amal, can you please unmute them? They will answer. Now I think अभी आप try कीजिए, unmute कीजिए। Robot is machine. Okay? तो रोबोट इज अ मशीन। ओके, अगर रोबोट एक मशीन है तो फिर मैं पूछूंगी मशीन क्या है? अगर रोबोट मशीन है तो Mihir Khan has raised their hand. Amal, please, Mihir Khan, like unmute Mihir Khan's mic and Mesenia. Yes, Mesenia के भी mic unmute कर दीजिए। Okay, a device which perform a task. ये होता है रोबोट। ग्रेट। यस यस, मैं हिंदी में ही जा रही हूँ बेटा। लाइक आप बताइए अभी मुझे कि रोबोट क्या है और हम क्यों यूज करते हैं, एंड सब मुझे वन बाय वन आंसर करेंगे। ओके?
रोबोट एंड मशीन सेम काइंड ऑफ सेम।
रोबोट एक वैज्ञानिक आविष्कार है।
वन बाय वन एक एक करके, जब कोई एक बोल रहा है तो आपको वेट करना है तब तक, ठीक है? यस शैलजा, आप बता रहे थे, आप रोबोट क्या है बताइए। यस बेटा बोलिए। रोबोट
मशीन।
हाँ, रोबोट इज अ मशीन। ठीक है, और कुछ सेकंड पॉइंट? रोबोट एक मशीन है।
रोबोट एक वैज्ञानिक आविष्कार है।
वेरी गुड। और
रोबोट एक यंत्र है।
यंत्र है। इस यंत्र को यूज करके हम किस पर्पस से, किस उद्देश्य में यूज करते हैं इसे? क्या यूज है रोबोट का?
जो हमारा काम आसान कर दे,
जो हमारा काम आसान कर दे,
जो हमारी लाइफ को इजी कर दे।
वेरी गुड। मतलब कि रोबोट हम इसलिए बनाते हैं जो हमारे डेली काम को, वर्क को जो होता है, जो हम नहीं कर पाते हैं या फिर जो हम कर भी पाते हैं उसे वो इजी कर दे, राइट? आसान कर दे। ओके, सो गुड। तो आपने कभी भी अपने आसपास ऐसा कुछ रोबोट देखा है जो कि आपको कुछ भी ऐसी मशीन आपने देखी है जो आपको लगता है कि नहीं ये रोबोट हो सकता है? वॉशिंग मशीन। तो वॉशिंग मशीन भी लाइक दो तरीके का होता है, ठीक है? टू टाइप्स के होते हैं। एक होता है वॉशिंग मशीन, सिंपल वॉशिंग मशीन, राइट, जिसमें आप हर चीज आप डालो, लाइक वाटर एंड ऑल, एंड एवरी टाइम यू नीड टू जस्ट प्रेस द बटन एंड आइकन एंड डू दिस। अभी दूसरा क्या होता है, एक ऑटोमेटिक वॉशिंग मशीन है, राइट? तो आप बताइए वॉशिंग मशीन मशीन है या रोबोट है या फिर ऑटोमेटिक वॉशिंग मशीन?
ऑटोमेटिक मशीन।
रोबोट एंड मशीन काइंड ऑफ सेम।
ऑटोमेटिक मशीन।
रोबोट एंड मशीन काइंड ऑफ
सेम।
क्या होता है ये?
मैम क्या?
हाँ मैंने पूछा। अब अगर ठीक है, चलिए आपने बताया मुझे वॉशिंग मशीन जो है एक एग्जाम्पल है आपका रोबोट का, दैट्स ग्रेट, रोबोट का ही एग्जांपल है, क्योंकि एक ऐसा मशीन, मैं एक सिंपल लैंग्वेज आपको बताऊं, एक ऐसा मशीन जो कि आपके काम में आपका हेल्प करता है, लाइक ऑटोमेटिक वॉशिंग मशीन, उसमें आपको बहुत ज्यादा कुछ एफर्ट नहीं डालना पड़ता है अपने लाइक वॉश करने में, राइट, क्लोथ्स को। सेकंड थिंग है लाइक सॉरी मिक्सर आई थिंक इट्स अ मशीन, इट इज नॉट, ये ऑटोमेटिक नहीं होता है ना, इसमें आपको क्या करना होता है कि आप हर चीज डालते हो, फिर उसे होल्ड करते हो, देन यू आर जस्ट प्रेसिंग द बटन, फिर वो ऑन होता है। टीवी इज अ मशीन, नॉट अ रोबोट। कंप्यूटर इज ऑल्सो अ मशीन, जितना आप पूछते हो उतना वो आपको बताता है, राइट। एक और एग्जाम्पल है जो आप अपने घर पे देख सकते हो, या फिर देखा भी है आपने, बट आपको भी याद नहीं आ रहा है। सोचो ऐसा क्या हो सकता है हमारे घर में, ऐसी चीजें जो हमारे एनवायरमेंट को थोड़ा सा चेंज कर दे।
मोबाइल फोन,
मोबाइल। ओके, मैं आपको बताती हूँ, आपने एसी और फैन देखा है ना, एसी और फैन तो हर किसी को पता है क्या है, ठीक है। एसी एयर कंडीशनर, फैन इज अ सिंपल फैन जो कि हमेशा लाइक देखिए ऑक्सीजन से लगा रहता है। यस, देखिए अभी टीवी और मोबाइल पे भी मैं आऊंगी, मैं आपको बताऊंगी वो होता क्या है यहाँ पे। एसी और फैन में आप मुझे बता सकते हो आप में से कोई, लाइक मेरे को एटलीस्ट 3 पॉइंट्स चाहिए कि एसी और मशीन सॉरी फैन में क्या डिफरेंस हो सकता है, डिफरेंसेस बताइए। हम एसी क्यों यूज करते हैं, फैन क्यों करते हैं?
So air conditioning takes, so in fan there is a rotation motion which gives us air, and in air conditioning it's pretty much that this from the outside it draws the cool air and then takes the hot air from the room outside.
Okay, good. Anyone else? और भी कोई है जो कि आंसर करना चाहते हैं, लाइक डिफरेंस बताना चाहते हैं एसी और मशीन फैन में? Okay, so see क्या होता है AC, just come with the fan first of all. फैन क्या है? फैन के लिए आपको जस्ट एक सिंपल स्विच है, स्विच के थ्रू हम इनपुट देते हैं और वो आपको आउटपुट देता है फैन, राइट, इनपुट एंड आउटपुट। यू आर प्रेसिंग द बटन, दैट इज द इनपुट। जब आप बटन प्रेस करते हो, स्विच ऑन करते हो, वो आप इनपुट दे रहे हो किसको, अपने फैन को। कैसे, और वो कैसे फ्लो होता है, वो वायर के थ्रू जो होता है करंट फ्लो होता है, एंड वो स्टार्ट हो जाता है रोटेट करना, राइट।
Ma'am, in fan we can't improve. We can't increase the cooling level, ma'am. And in AC we can increase the cooling level, ma'am.
Yes, exactly. Actually, we can increase the speed and thing also in the fan, but we cannot change the atmosphere. Atmosphere as in अगर fan आपको hot air दे रहा है, right? तो आपको hot air ही मिलेगा। अगर टेम्परेचर आपके रूम का गर्म है तो आपको गर्म हवा ही देगा। बट व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस, व्हाट इज ये एसी क्या है, एसी में अगर आपको लाइक गर्म हवा आ रहा है तो इट कैन चेंज। क्या होता है, एसी पहले आप ऑन करते हो, फिर वो उसके अंदर कुछ प्रोसेस होता है, प्रोसेस के बाद ही आपको आउटपुट देता है। तो देयर इज 3 फेज, इनपुट, प्रोसेस एंड देन आउटपुट। ओके, तो ये जो डिफरेंस है दोनों फैन एंड एसी में, यही डिफर कहता है कि कौन सा आप कह सकते हो कि एसी इज अ रोबोट बट फैन इज अ मशीन। तो बहुत ही सिंपल सा एग्जांपल है ये एक रोबोट एंड मशीन को डिफाइन करने के लिए, जो कि हम अपने घर पे भी देखते हैं डेली बेसिस पे, एंड ऑटोमेटिक वॉशिंग मशीन, राइट। ये सारी चीजें हैं। ओके, सो अमल कैन यू प्लीज गो टू द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड प्लीज। अमल, आर यू देयर? कैन यू प्लीज गो टू द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड। और नेक्स्ट स्लाइड पे हमने ये भी देखा था कि सिंपली हमने वहां पे देखा था कि मशीन एंड रोबोट हमारा कैसे हेल्प करता है। तो आप मुझे बता सकते हो एक एग्जांपल अबाउट द रोबोट एंड अबाउट द मशीन, आप में से कोई भी एक।
Ma'am, are you asking the difference between a machine and a robot?
Yes, like just an example I am asking for.
Okay, so the thing is, machine, you can give example of a fan, and then with robot in automobiles, in automobile companies, I mean, we don't manually paint it. We use robots to paint it. So that's an example of a robot. Or
Yes.
you swarm drones, sweeping machine, Tesla AI. those kind of things.
What exactly we need for the robots so that they can work accordingly, like whatever
To
we
do
are saying.
any that the human can't do any work.
Human.
If human can't do that work,
No, they're
the
asking
robot
what
can
do.
do.
See, human can do every work, but the human just want a supporter, you know, who can support them in their work.
Yes, ma'am, like
That is
assistant.
only the thing. Yeah. So over here, I think अभी आप में से बहुत लोगों को समझ आ चुका है, राइट, कि रोबोट क्या होता है और कैसे वर्क करता है. यस. और इसमें हमने देखा है कि बहुत डिफरेंट टाइप्स के हमारे पास सेंसर्स भी होते हैं, करेक्ट, जो कि हम रोबोट के लिए भी यूज करते हैं. लाइक ह्यूमन बॉडी में भी सेंसर्स होते हैं जो कि मतलब नॉट इलेक्ट्रॉनिक नहीं होता है, वो रियल होता है. बट रोबोट के लिए हमें क्या करना होता है, एक हमारे पास सेंसर्स होते हैं. उन सारे सेंसर्स को लगा के हम क्या करते हैं, रोबोट्स को फीचर्स में ऐड ऑन करते, सो दैट कि वो अकॉर्डिंगली वर्क कर पाए, राइट. सो अभी यहाँ तक आप में से किसी को भी कोई भी लाइक ऐसा प्रॉब्लम है समझने में, तो आप मुझसे पूछिए. I'll answer that.
नहीं टीचर.
तो ये आपको समझ में आ गया रोबोट क्या है, रोबोट के टाइप्स क्या हैं, कितने हैं और कैसे वर्क करता है, कहाँ यूज करते हैं. वेरी गुड. तो अभी आप सब रेडी हो नेक्स्ट सेशन लेने के लिए? वेरी गुड. सो अगर आप सबों को लाइक इफ यू वांट टू टेक अ ब्रेक जस्ट फॉर 1 and 2 minutes फॉर द ड्रिंकिंग वाटर, जस्ट टू गो फॉर द रेस्टरूम एंड ऑल, तो आप 2 minutes का ब्रेक ले सकते हैं. एंड आफ्टर द 2 minutes and the 3 minutes, by the 10:30 we will start our the next session, जो कि मैं आपको IoT के बारे में भी बताऊंगी कि इंटरनेट ऑफ थिंग्स क्या होता है. ठीक है?
ओके मैम.
एंड ऑल्सो यू गाइस हैव टू थिंक, आपको सोचना है कि IoT क्या होता है, क्योंकि जब मैं स्टार्ट करूंगी तभी मैं पूछूंगी IoT क्या होता है. ठीक है? तो आप मुझे आंसर करोगे. ओके एवरीवन? चलिए, तो अभी आप लोगों के पास 2 to 3 minutes हैं. ओके? अगर आपने लाइक ब्रेक चाहिए, जस्ट लाइक ब्रेक, बी हियर ओनली. या बेटा, अगर यस टेल मी. तो यहाँ पे अगर आपको ब्रेक चाहिए तो 2 minutes है आपके पास. टेक योर ब्रेक, डू योर वर्क एंड देन स्टे हियर ओनली. डोंट लीव द मीटिंग. ओके? Yeah. Hello, dear students. Good morning. Welcome back once again in the session Bootcamp Live to Learn. Okay. I think आप सब यहाँ पे हैं and हम start करें. If you are ready. आप chat box use कर सकते हैं and if you are ready, you can just type the message yes. Okay, so now चलो अभी हम start करते हैं और next हमारा जो topic है that we are going to conduct on IoT. तो अभी आपको पता है मैंने कहा था अभी कि आपको सोचना है कि IoT क्या होता है, right? तो आप में से कितने लोगों को पता है एक्चुअली IoT क्या होता है, बताइए. What is IoT? And please let me know if my screen is visible to all of you. मेरी screen आप देख पा रहे हैं? Am I audible? Okay, if you are unable to unmute your mic, आप कुछ chat box use कर सकते हैं. Okay. तो यहाँ पे चलिए right now, one second, I am just giving you the permission to unmute your mic so that. Very good. IoT is Internet of Things. But IoT, what can we do with the using this IoT term? How it can help us? Do you have any idea? आप में से किसी को भी कोई आइडिया है कि IoT को यूज करके हम क्या कर सकते हैं और हम कहाँ पे डेली बेसिस पे यूज कर सकते हैं IoT टाइप की चीजें, जैसे कि रोबोटिक्स है, हम डेली बेसिस पे कहाँ और कैसे यूज करते हैं ये हमें पता चला, राइट? हमारे लास्ट प्रीवियस सेशन. Same like that, how can we use the IoT in our daily basis life? If you have any idea, you just write down in the chat box, okay? Or else you unmute your mic and tell me. So see, let's say IoT is the Internet of Things, as we all knows, and over here using this, you know what we can do? We can do a magical thing, like by sitting anywhere in this world, we can connect to each other and we can do the things like by sitting in my home, I can control your home's light and the fans and the electricity and the TV and the remote. This is the power of the internet, in short, if I'll tell you. Okay, understood till here? What is this exactly and what can we do? And later, let's see what else the things are there that we can do. Okay. Next one is Internet of Things. By seeing this picture, you can understand. See, we can connect the IoT terminology, the technology with the car, with the smartwatch, you know, with the, we can also connect the lights, smart lights. See here, the example of the washing machine, TVs, fridge, airplane, even the bulb, locker, camera, everything, mobile, data, Wi-Fi. Nowadays, everything has connected with the IoT only. Even right now, you and me, we have connected to each other. This is the power of the IoT only. Because of the internet only, we have connected. You can hear me, okay? You can see whatever I am doing in my laptop. This is the power of the IoT. ये सब जो है एक IoT की वजह से ही हो रहा है, इंटरनेट की वजह से हो रहा है, Internet of Things. तो यहाँ पे you know there is a combination of two things. इंटरनेट जो है वो हमारे को कनेक्ट करके रखता है, ओके? थिंग्स इज व्हाट द मॉडर्न द मीडियम वी आर यूजिंग. जैसे कि आप मोबाइल यूज करते हो, जैसे कि आप लैपटॉप यूज कर रहे हो क्लास में कनेक्ट होने के लिए एंड ऑल. तो दिस इज द थिंग्स. Between these two things we are using the internet. Or this is not also the necessary that we have to use the one internet only, right? The same internet whatever you are using, that only I have to use.
नथिंग इज लाइक दैट। ऐसा नहीं, हम अपने घर का अपना इंटरनेट, पर्सनल इंटरनेट आप यूज कर सकते हो, मोबाइल डेटा यूज कर सकते हो कनेक्ट करने के लिए एक दूसरे से, राइट। लेट मी नो इफ इट इज क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू। यहाँ तक क्लियर है सभी को? सो दैट इसके बाद फिर मैं और नेक्स्ट जाऊंगी, फिर बताऊंगी कि और लाइक वी विल लर्न मोर अबाउट द इंटरनेट ऑफ थिंग्स। Okay, very good. It's clear till here. Good to hear that. Now let's go to the next one. In the next slide, we are just going to learn agenda of the day. Like today, आज की class में, and what are we going to learn? Introduction of Internet of Things, like introduction to IoT. IoT life cycle, like क्या होता है, कैसे होता है, like started from where it has been started, right, and why it has been started. We will see the example of the IoT. Then we'll see the application of the IoT, कि क्या benefits हैं इससे हमारे को, और हम day by day और ज्यादा इसे spread क्यों कर रहे हैं, and tools and technologies. All these things we have to be keep focus on that. Okay. Come to the next one. Now exactly you will come to see over here, Internet of Things, IoT, is a network of physical object or things, which I have told you already, right? So Internet of Things, so Internet है एक क्या होता है, it's a network of physical object or things embedded with the electronics, software, sensors and networks connectivity, which enable these objects to collect and exchange the datas, right? अभी क्या हो रहा है, we are also exchanging the datas, right? I'm giving you some example and knowledge about what, about the IoT. मैं आपको IoT के बारे में बता रही हूँ, समझा रही हूँ कि क्या होता है, कैसे होता है, वो भी कैसे बता रही हूँ मैं, इंटरनेट के थ्रू कनेक्टेड है अपने अपने सिस्टम में। और इंटरनेट का पावर इतना है कि वो जो भी मैं आप यहाँ पे अपने लैपटॉप में अपने सिस्टम में कर रही हूँ वो आप सुन पा रहे हो और वो इजीली आप देख पा रहे हो, राइट। एंड ऑल दिस थिंग्स आर हैपनिंग बिकॉज ऑफ दिस ओनली, क्योंकि ये जो है देखिए इंटरनेट ऑफ थिंग्स ओवर हियर इन दिस पिक्चर यू कैन सी क्लियरली। आप एक ऐसे समझो कि हमारे पास एक डेटा हब है, राइट, एक इंटरनेट का हब है जहाँ पे सारा इंफॉर्मेशन हमारा सेव होता है, और वहां थ्रू क्या होता है, मैं यहाँ से जो भी आपको बता रही हूँ ये उस लोकेशन, जैसे कि आप इस पे पा रहे हो, वहां पे सोचो कि जाके सेव हो रहा है वहां पे, और वहां के थ्रू फिर ये आपके पास जा रहा है, राइट। तो हाउ इट हैज बीन कनेक्टेड, हम दोनों एक दूसरे से कैसे कनेक्ट पा रहे हैं, दिस इज अ थिंग ओवर हियर वी कैन सी। ओके, नाउ गो टू द नेक्स्ट वन ओवर हियर, हिस्ट्री ऑफ IoT। आप में से कितने स्टूडेंट ऐसे हैं जिनको पता है इनका नाम, ये कौन है? Anyone, do you know? Like, आप अगर आपको पता है तो you can just write down it in the chat box. Okay, आप chat box में आंसर कर सकते हैं, बताइए what is the name of this great person? I'm not getting any answer in the chat box. No worry, I'm just telling you कौन है ये। और see, the term Internet of Things was first coined by Kevin Aston. इनका नाम है केविन एस्टन। ओके, इन्होंने ही IoT का इन्वेंशन किया था, और कब किया था? in 1999. Who established, sorry, one second, just give me a second. जिन्होंने स्टैब्लिश किया था क्या? MIT ऑटो ID सेंटर, ओके, a global research network of academic laboratories focuses on RFID and IoT. So he is a great person who has invented the term IoT, और इन्होंने ही सबसे पहले सबको बताया था कि IoT एक टर्म है जिसको यूज करके हम क्या कर सकते हैं, वर्ल्ड वाइड में एक दूसरे से कहीं पे भी कनेक्ट हो सकते हैं, राइट। एंड वो हुआ कब था? 1999 में। दैट इज व्हाई like he is known as the father of IoT. Okay, and also, you know, in short we can say IoT can turn the in saving it as data, okay, in the hub, data hub, as I have told in the last slide. So over here I will, the real example also I will show you, and I will show you some example of that thing, so that आपको थोड़ा easy होगा understanding में कि हाँ exactly IoT का जो work है हम कहाँ और कैसे कर सकते हैं, right? So after all this thing ना, I will just show you कि yes exactly कि हम कहाँ, so that आप भी यहाँ पे सोचो कि कहीं पे भी लाइक आप आउटसाइड लाइक कहीं पे भी गए हो तो आपको ऐसा कहीं लगा है देखिए कि यस इस चीज में ऐसे सेंसर्स और ऐसे टेक्नोलॉजीज यूज कर सकते हैं। लाइक आई एम टेलिंग यू वन एग्जांपल, जैसे कि आप मॉल में जाते हो शॉपिंग करने के लिए, तो वहाँ जो डोर होता है वो वहां पे क्या होता है, ऑटोमेटिक वो ओपन होता है ना क्लोज होता है, राइट? तो ऑटोमेटिकली ओपन एंड क्लोज कैसे होता है? What is there in the sensor? What is the technique are they using there? What are the techniques are they using there? Any of you like can answer about this? Like how is this thing possible? क्या टेक्निक वो लोग यूज कर रहे हैं जिसके थ्रू जो डोर है वो ऑटोमेटिकली ओपन हो रहा है एंड क्लोज हो रहा है? एंड वो भी कब हो रहा है? जब आप उस डोर के थोड़े क्लोज जाते हो, नियर बाई होते हो, तो वो अपने आप खुलता है एंड देन फिर क्लोज हो जाता है। टेल मी, हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू नोज दिस टेक्निक? ये ऐसा होता है और ये सेंसर्स यूज करते हैं। Yes, student, dear students, answer please. Answer कीजिए, क्योंकि whenever I'm waiting, I'm just okay. It collects data from the users and opens. Okay, collects data. तो ये data कैसे collect करता है? आप पहले जाते हो तो अपना name, ID, name, place and location from where are you बोलते हो open करता है, या फिर without asking anything it's just open the door? क्या होता है? Without asking anything, it's just like opening the door for everyone, right? क्यों? क्योंकि वहां पे एक they are using a detecting sensors, right? Your in simple language we can understand right now, like infrared sensor and like ultrasonic sensor which can sense the objects, right? तो क्या होता है, वो सेंसर्स लाइक कैन ऑब्जेक्ट कैन सेंसर्स लाइक as an object only, and between the sensors and the humans there is some gapping, और उसमें एक प्रोग्रामिंग की जाती है जिसमें बताया जाता है कि yes between the like 50 centimeters and 20 centimeters inches, and if anyone is coming then we have to just open the door, right? The technique we can use like that in the door, so that जब भी आप उस डोर के नियर बाई जाते हो तो क्या होता है, डोर ऑटोमेटिकली ओपन हो जाता है, right? So this is a technique where I can say yes they are using the IoT, right? So like that, any of you can say any answer? Yes, I also have seen somewhere like that where the thing was happening like that. आप में से किसी ने देखा ऐसा कुछ एग्जांपल्स और दे सकते हो आप? Yes, I'm not getting answer. Okay, I just got one answer over here in mobile. तो मोबाइल में क्या होता है बेटा कि मोबाइल में आप पासवर्ड डालते हो, राइट? मोबाइल में क्या करते हो? मोबाइल में आईओटी यूज होता है, ये कैसे आप कह सकते हो? डू यू हैव एनी एग्जांपल? लेट मी अनम्यूट यू। मैं आपको वाईफाई इट इज ओके। ओके, सो वाईफाई तो एक इंटरनेट है, एक मोड है जिसको हम यूज कर रहे हैं, राइट? वहां पे हमने हमारे पास ये नहीं है ना कि यस दिस इज अ थिंग ओनली एंड हमारे को इसी के थ्रू यूज करना है। अब यही हमारी मंथन, मैंने आपको अनम्यूट किया है, यू कैन आंसर। चलो ओके, यूज साउंड वेव, यस। सो ये सारी चीजें हम कर सकते हैं यूजिंग द आईओटी, ग्रेट। नॉट ए ओके, वन सेकेंड मैं आपको बताती हूँ, जस्ट गिव मी अ सेकेंड, ओके। Now I think you can unmute your mic and you can answer.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, like I have given this example 2 or 3 times. We program a particular, we program the robot to do something, right? In automobile companies, to paint or to service or something like that. So even over there, IoT is used. You program it, and then you physically, you tell the machine to do some physical work. So we use IoT in this way, and also you said an example of automatic door. We use IoT in that way.
Okay, fine, great. Or like anywhere else, like you can say like we can use the IoT for our home use. Anything like that can we do? Is that possible?
Yeah. For example, automatic robots, they use IoT, right? Even a sweeping machine uses IoT. Like,
exactly. Yes. So IoT, like as the robot only, we can use the IoT and to make the robot to like, have you may all have heard about the Tesla car, right? In the Tesla car also, the owner of that car, they are using the IoT technology in that car, because this is the fully automatic car. No need to drive. You just need to sit and put the address and then you can just go, right? And the light and the song, everything is upon that only. Like they have used the IoT technology over there, how the lights are blinking, how the lights are fluctuating on the sound wave and all. So all the things are happening because of the Internet of Things only, because they have done the coding and the things like that. Okay, so now come to this point, like what is the life cycle of the IoT, how it works. So over here on the screen, you guys can see there are 4 options. One is a collect, communicate, analyze, and act. So how many of you can say what is the meaning of the collect? What is the meaning of this communicate, analyze, and act? What is this basically?
okay, so in sweeping machines, it collects the data around it. So for
Yes.
example, there's an obstruction or like something, so it senses something, and then collects the data and then communicates it to the device and then analyzes whether or not to go ahead with the instruction, and then it acts.
Yes. And like sorry. So for the what is that analyze exactly? And
So
analyze and
the
act.
analyze means between, example, between a sofa and then rock. So you have to, if there's a rock on the floor, you have to clean it. If there's a sofa in the middle, you don't need to clean it. So it analyzes whether it is something, a sweeping machine analyzes whether you have to clean that or not. That's an example of analyze.
Good. Great. Thank you for the answer. So anyone else want to answer this? Anyone else?
हम कोई ऐसा रोबोट बनाए जिससे एग्जाम्पल के लिए ऑब्जेक्ट अवॉइडिंग रोबोट बनाए, तो उसके सामने कोई वो सामने की तरफ जा रहा हो और उसके सामने कोई चीज आ जाए तो अपना रूट चेंज करके दूसरी डायरेक्शन में आगे बढ़ेगा और ऐसा ही कुछ वापस वाला दूसरी डायरेक्शन में आगे बढ़ेगा।
ओके, तो ये कैसे होगा? ये यूज करो, ये टेक्निक ऐसा बनाने के लिए आप यूज करोगे IoT, राइट? ग्रेट, चलिए ग्रेट है. So yeah, exactly. Now I think most of you have understood about the IoT, क्योंकि day by day and every day we are just like getting aware of the new things of the internet and the new technologies. So this is one of them, okay, which we are just learning. Okay, so over here let's see about the collect. So what is that? Collect is 1 second. Collect is to just collect the data. As right now what is happening, you are like you are as a user, right? And I'm let's take an example. I'm a Google. Whatever the thing you are asking, you are getting the answer of that thing, correct? So you are collecting the data right now, like a device and the sensors are collecting data everywhere, right? So this is the thing is happening in the collect. We used to collect data from the everywhere. Let take an example. We just wanted to keep more and more data about the IoT, or about the robotics, about the microcontroller. So we need to do the R&D things, right? So we'll explore the different websites. We'll check for the different things. We'll ask to the people also, and then we'll use to collect it. Now the second thing, communicate. What is this communicate meaning? Communicate is that we we are communicating to each other. This is not like a the one-way class. This is a two-way session. If you will answer me, that would be really great to me. I am explaining and I'm telling you everything, right? Same like that, what I expect you also guys ask questions. If you have any query, you need to just explain your thing, like whatever the thing is coming in your mind by saying this topic, and what do you know about the topic and the thing. You need to just discuss this. That is the thing which communicate. If we communicate, we can add, like if you know 5 topics, I know the 6 topics, so you will get 1 more topics, right? Like that. So we need to communicate in that thing. So sending data through the networks and the destination. And what is this happening over here? Communicating also as let's suppose I'm the sender and you are the receiver. Okay, so you are the destination and I am over here, who is sending the data to the destination, right? And all the data are going to the exactly points, like point A to point B, we can say. Got it? Is that clear to everybody? Now, what is this? The analyze. Analyze in this, like if you have all the data, collected, and now what do you have to do? Suppose if you're making any of the project, what do you have to do over here? You have to just analyze and think on that. Like, how can I use this thing, use data? Like creating information from the data. You have so many data, right? Now you have to start working on that information by creating it. Yes, I have collected the many data about the IoT project. So now for the IoT project, what the thing I need to do? That thing we have to analyze, we have to think. This is the analyze. Okay, and act is what they exactly we are working on that thing, like taking actions. We are working on that thing, we are taking actions on that things, the same thing only. And like whatever the data and information we have on that, on the basis of that thing only, we have to act and we have to make a final things. This is the act and the action. Is that clear? अभी आप सभी अपना माइक म्यूट और अनम्यूट कर सकते हो. तो इफ यू हैव एनीथिंग, एनी क्वेरी, एनी क्वेश्चंस, तो you can just ask at that time. Fine. Now come to the next slide. Over here we can say like components of IoT. तो IoT का जो components है, क्या क्या होता है और क्यों होता है, right? As we know कि हम दोनों को like आपको और मुझे कनेक्ट होने के लिए and to learn and to take the session, what do we need to do? We need, first of all, we need a system जिसके थ्रू आप कनेक्ट करोगे. After that we need a network, right? Connect to connect, right? And the third thing and the fourth thing, I'll just give you the data processing, right? And you delivering the data. This is a thing only is happening. Just for an basic example अगर मैं आपको बताऊं तो यही हो रहा है basically over here, right? तो यहाँ पे आप मुझे बताइए like apart from this anything else, कुछ भी और ऐसा है कि जो हमें like आपको लगता है कि नहीं हमें ये भी चीजें यहाँ पे इस components में add करना चाहिए या add on होना चाहिए connectivity के लिए? And anybody have ever worked on any of the IoT projects and things? Am I clear to all of you? आप सब इतना silent हो गए हो, इतना quiet हो गए हो, मेरे को मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि आप समझ नहीं पा रहे हो. Is it like that? Are you all getting my points or not? Students, are you there?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, it's clear.
Okay. That's great. So over here, so these are the 4 components. What we need the sensors to collect the data, and then we need the connectivity sending data to the cloud, right? And from the cloud, then you will get it as the thing is happening. But we are not aware of this thing. Like we cannot see this thing. What is this happening in the cloud? What is this happening in the air with the internet, right? So the next and the third thing is data processing, making data useful. How we are like, how I am telling you about the IoT, how we are just learning this thing over here using the online mode and the internet, right? And the next thing is use interface, delivering information to the user. And this exactly like it can help like now Google only, like if you have any query, and anyone of in this world have any query, what we used to do, we used to go to the Google, we used to type our query over there, and the Google will say everything to you. How the Google knows everything? Have you ever like thought, if you have you ever think on it, why only the Google have all the answers?
Because it has all the data necessary for that's the reason why Tesla cars are leading. They have more than millions of kilometers of data, whereas other companies are still in the 1,000 ranges. So that's the reason they have more data.
Yes, to who the person, maybe someone is there now who is just putting all the data and information, like suppose there is a word called community, and there is a no exactly definition on the community. So there is someone who is writing the meaning of the community in the Google, and they are like keeping it over there, right? So that if the another person, the user will come to the Google, and if they will search about the community, they will get the answer of that, right? So how is this thing happening? Why everybody is not able to do it? What are the things are there?
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, I'm saying why only the Google can answer all these things. Why all the people cannot answer? Like if I only want to write something on the Google, okay, like there is a word, let's take an example of the IoT only, IoT, and you won't get any proper answer and any answer of the IoT on that, and you wanted to put it your answer. How will you do it?
We use the search engine which is having the most data.
And then you will get the previous answer only what the people has posted over there. If you wanted to post your own data, then what will you do at that time?
We create a web page and then do something like that.
Yes, exactly same like that, because we need to get the authority of those things that we don't have, right? So like may I know your name, please?
My name is Shashankar.
You're from which school?
I'm from GPUC Madiwala.
Oh, that's great here. Okay, so over here, and you are in which grade, my dear?
I'm in 9th standard.
Okay, got to hear that. And now come to the benefits. Apart from that, I know like there are many benefits we are getting by using these technologies and by learning these things, right? So the benefits are there. Over here we can see we have first one, like better and a faster information, right? As soon as possible, as soon as you will type on the Google or in any search engine, you will get your answer, anything, right? Thus you can save time and money as well, correct? These are the benefits that we are getting by this IoT. Now, ability to access information from anywhere, that I have told you. You are somewhere else, I am somewhere else, right? And over here, whatever the thing I'm doing in my system, you are able to hear me and you are able to hear that also. This is the thing is happening over here. This is the benefit. And also here we are saving our time and the money, and you know, we don't have to do over here the much physical activities also. If you will travel a lot, you may get sick, and also those things are not, we are not doing nowadays because of these things, because we are getting everything online, everything like by it's sitting at our home, we can do it. So this is the benefits. and also what's happening, reducing the need of human intervention. Correct only, right? Apart from this, can you please tell me any other like option that as a benefits that we are getting using this?
What? There was a network issue. I couldn't hear you.
I am saying apart from these three benefits, any other benefits are there, like options are coming in your mind?
Yes, ma'am. Now, I'll give an example. The reason we are not able to conquer Mars is because of the human conditions. We will need food, water, storage, living, and those kind of things. A machine doesn't need it. It just needs the materials required, like wires, electricity, those kind of things. So what we can't do, we have certain limitations which machines don't have. So that's why we can use internet to break these limitations.
Yes, exactly. So see, these are the benefits we are getting over here. So why we can't use this thing, right? And also, have you ever worked on the IoT projects and all? I'm just starting normally so that if you have done this thing, you will understand it better. Like how can we control it, right?
Yes, ma'am, but I have never done an IoT project.
Any robotics project?
No, ma'am, no.
Okay, no worry. So when you will do it, definitely you will use this IoT things over there, like the sensors and the things. Correct. So now over here, the applications of the IoT that I have told you, I was asking you initially in the class, like where you have seen the thing, like something is very different that you can say, yeah, there they may have used some different kind of the technology and the things where we can see. So right now, what is this happening? Using this IoT, we can make our home secure. How? By smart locking. Okay, by smart light, by smart water, and by smart music, by smart fan and AC, everything, even our car also, we can control it by the mobile phone only. Let's suppose I'm just giving you an example. You're in very, you have to just go somewhere else, okay, and you just forget to switch off the light and turn off the fan and everything, okay, and also you're thinking, what, I don't know, I have just locked it nicely or not. So that time, if you'll go back to your home, what will happen that time? ये आपके टाइम का लॉस होगा, राइट? सो टू कीप योर like money save and time save, what you will do, you have the connectivity like IoT connectivity at your home. Your home is automatically fully secure, and that you can control it from anywhere with your mobile phone only. So by just clicking on the button, like for the bulb button, for the lock button, and for the like water tab and all, what you can do by clicking on that, everything you can make it secure and unlock. Correct. These are the things and the facilities nowadays we are getting to just keep the things safe, right? And the same thing also, we are getting the same facilities in the medical and emergency systems. So the door one I have already told you, and also we are using that, we are getting this thing. So what does it say? In the lift also, right? In the lift also, like let's suppose someone who are not aware like how to operate the buttons and how to go up and down the things in the lift, they will announce only like by going inside, door will get off, and whatever in which floor you have to go, just press the button and you will go directly on that button. How the lift knows this? वो तो एक मशीन है, उसे कैसे पता चलेगा कि आपने कौन सा बटन प्रेस किया और आपको उस फ्लोर पे लेकर जाकर वो डोर ओपन करता है? हाउ इज दिस थिंग हैपनिंग? देयर आल्सो दिस इज अ टेक्निक. क्योंकि पहले लाइक अगर आपने देखा होगा तो आप देखे होगा कि पहले की जो लिफ्ट्स थे उसमें क्या होता था, whenever you are going to that floor, so you have to only open the door of that, right? But now you don't need to do anything. You have to just stand there. No need to do it. Just press the button, touch the button, like that things, that board, and then it will go to that floor and it will open the door again, it will close the door, and if it is the overweighted, it will let you know this is the overweighted, we cannot just go forward and down, up and down. So the limitation of the weight also it will show you. So these things are also like happening because of these things only, new technologies only, and that IoT, Internet of Things, because they have those kind of the pre-programmed things and the sensors that can sensor the weight of the humans. Like only if it's saying only the like a 1500 kg and 4 person are allowed in a single lift, then that much person only is allowed. You will say like this is a machine, they cannot understand, let's go inside, and then it will start walking. It won't happen that time. It's completely work and behave like a human. जब तक कि इनको एग्जैक्ट अमाउंट नहीं मिल जाता, वेट का एग्जैक्ट अमाउंट पर्सन का नहीं मिलता, it won't start working that time. So these are the facilities that we have, we are getting. Also in the hospital, we are using it for the surgical operations theater, and for different the for different surgical parts. Like there are some sensors and the technologies, we are using it nowadays, everybody and everywhere. So this is everyone is very much familiar. Also you may know about that thing, this AI robot, right? Artificial robot, artificial intelligence. So वहां पे भी क्या होता है artificial intelligence में, the people they are using machine, right? वो एक ऐसी मशीन को यूज कर रहे हैं, एक ऐसा चीज यूज कर रहे हैं जो कि एग्जैक्टली एक मशीन और एक ह्यूमन दोनों की तरह वर्क करे. इज दैट पॉसिबल? एक जो मशीन है, कभी कभी क्या होता है, मशीन कैन नॉट वर्क लाइक अ मशीन ओनली. उसे भी वर्क करने के लिए कभी वो खराब होता है, कभी वो सही होता है, कभी वो नहीं होता, लाइक दैट. But abhi right now the people and the scientists, they are working and they are researching and they have developed also, जो कि आपको example पता भी है. एक ऐसा machine, एक ऐसा robot that can work and mimic like a human. So can you please, if you have remember the name of that robot, can you answer me? What's that robot who can mimic and work like an exactly human? I hope I am audible to all of you, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Yes. So, do you have remember the name of that machine and the robot? जो कि exactly robot वो human की तरह behave कर सकता है. And why I am explaining?
I have an idea.
Yeah.
So, there's a machine which can play chess. So chess is a very hard game. Like it needs a lot of skill. Only humans had that skill. Now even a machine has won against a person in chess. So that's an example.
Okay. So do you remember the name of that robot जो कि exactly human की तरह mimic करता है?
नहीं मैम, मुझे कोई रोबोट का नाम पता नहीं है, पर मैंने उसके बारे में पढ़ा था. सेशन 1 में, अभी सेशन 1 में मॉर्निंग में रोबोटिक्स की जो क्लास हुई थी उसमें आपने देखा होगा. उसका नाम मैम? Yeah, the robot name. No ma'am, I didn't see the. Oh, it's like Sophia robot, you mean? Okay,
yes,
yeah.
Yes,
Sophia
yes,
robot.
Exactly. Right?
Okay, yeah, yes ma'am.
That is only the robot till now in the world has the citizenship, right? That robot got. Well, the robot has Sophia that can work, sit, and the walk and can do everything, have the feelings, like a human only, that can mimic like a human. So अगर एक robot or a machine ऐसा कर सकता है तो this is just a machine. By the year 2030, मतलब अभी 2030 बहुत ज़्यादा, मतलब it is not apart, very soon you guys will come to know and will come to see only the robots are working with us. जैसे कि आज मैं आपको IoT की ट्रेनिंग दे रही हूँ, कि बातें बता रही हूँ कि IoT ये चीज और ये ऐसे वर्क करता है. Maybe after 10 years or after 7 and 8 years, all these things robot can tell you. And ये भी possibilities होगी
कि आपके साथ सिर्फ आप स्टूडेंट्स ह्यूमन बीइंग्स नहीं होंगे, वहां पे आपके साथ रोबोट्स भी होगा जो बैठ के ट्रेनिंग ले रहा होगा, राइट? So this is a thing like is going to be happen by the year 2030.
Ma'am, in future anything can happen, ma'am.
Sorry?
In future anything can happen, ma'am.
Yes, in future anything can happen because people are working on the many more things, right? And we are implementing and we are just trying to reach out to the many, you know, the different things who can help us in our life to make our life easier. Exactly why we need the robot and these kind of the machine. And I hope guys Hindi is not the problem for you, because I'm getting the message from most of the student. They are saying like please Hindi, they wanted to take the session in Hindi. That is why I'm just trying to speak in Hindi and English as well. So I hope it is okay to all of you.
Yes,
right?
ma'am. Hindi is fine, ma'am. We understand
Yeah,
that.
ma'am.
I understand
Okay,
that.
that's great. So अभी आप मुझे बताओ कि ऐसा कभी भी कोई भी रोबोट आपने अपार्ट फ्रॉम द सोफिया कहीं पे आपने देखा है, और जो कि ह्यूमंस की हेल्प करते हुए कहीं और पे भी इन योर डेली लाइफ, या फिर कोई ऐसी मशीन जो आपको लगता है कि वो रोबोट की तरह हेल्प करता है और इसमें ये सारी टेक्नोलॉजीज लगी हुई है?
Elevator.
यस
Ma'am, I said you right. The robot which can play chess.
रोबोट?
Which can play chess.
yes वो तो रोबोट एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट व्हाट हैव यू सीन कि कोई भी रोबोट है जो कि हमारा लगेज को कैरी करने में हेल्प कर रहा है, जो कि फ्लोर को रियल में फ्लोर को क्लीन कर रहा है? मे बी वहां पे कोई पर्सन भी है साथ में, राइट? क्योंकि ये फुली ऑटोमेटिक नहीं है क्लीनर, वो मे बी सेमी ऑटोमेटेड हो, राइट? ऐसा कोई भी एग्जाम्पल लाइक एयरपोर्ट, लाइक रेलवे स्टेशन, लाइक योर इन द इंडस्ट्रियल एरिया और एनीवेयर?
Ma'am, my friend is saying 3D printer. Is it okay?
Yes, it is.
Nice.
Yes, we can say that. And also in the industrial area,
Ma'am. Ma'am, the robots, some robots, in some restaurants, they serve foods and like that.
Yes, I was thinking that only because मेरे को idea था कि आप you guys knows this thing, but I was waiting who is going to tell this thing. Okay.
Tell what,
Yes.
ma'am?
So, yeah, there is a robot who is working as a waiter in the restaurant.
Yes, ma'am. We know about
Serving
it.
the plates and to the customers, and also this is also app. Now, how is this thing happening? How the robot can walk like that?
Programming, sensors, commands, instructions.
Yes, but how they knows where to go? You are giving the way and the path, right? Like go forward for the tell me one thing. If there is 100 tables in a restaurant, just I'm giving you a scenario, okay? 100 table in a restaurant, and first time you're going to the table number 1, and then the same robot have to go to the table number 99, okay? And that time, how they will understand where it has to go and how it will go that time?
Okay, so first it will analyze whether the okay. So I'll give an example. Now the patient has not patient. The visitor. What I don't know what to call it. Who has come first or second. So it determines that and then goes there. On the second one is which is nearer. Table 1 is nearer. Table 9 is nearer, and it decides that and goes there.
Okay, so you will put over there the conditions, right? It will go according to the condition. If and that time what will happen? Let's suppose there is no arrangement in the table. There is somewhere is table number 1, then initially you will get the table number 85, and then you are getting the table number 60, like that. So in that condition, it may go to the table number 85 instead of table number 1.
If there is a sensor on the table, it will be easy to track the tables.
Yes, exactly. But over here, what we need to do, we need to just make the code for each and every table. Like, right, if you have the 100 tables, so we have to keep the code for the 100 tables. We have to just say, like, if we have to go to the 100 number tables, you have to just at least we have to say 2 paths.
either this way and that way you can go like that. This will be the the conditions that we have to put over there in the programming thing. I was asking this just to to just check that ability, like how we can just explain the things, how what we can do over there. So I got the good responses from you. That's great to hear. And also in the industrial area, we can say there is a crane, right? Industrial area, like by saying this name only, na, crane is a machine जो कि सबसे पहले माइंड में आता है, right? I won't say कि वहां पे हम IoT यूज कर रहे हैं, but क्रेन को वी कंसिडर्ड एज अ रोबोट, क्योंकि उसमें जो वो हैंड होता है, रोबोटिक हैंड, जो कि आपके लाइक हैवी ऑब्जेक्ट को पिक करके एंड दूसरी जगह पे प्लेस करता है. दैट इज व्हाई लाइक वी कैन से व्हाई दिस इज द robot which is helping us, right, to lift the heavy object and to keep it in the from the one to another place, and it's also saving the time. Otherwise if the people, अगर कोई इंसान उसे उठाकर one place से another place जाता है, तो it will take much time, right? So that is why on that place also we are like taking the help of these things. So nowadays currently what the new robot technologies has come, मैंने आप लोगों को already बता दिया हुआ है. वो कोई फुल्ली ऑटोमेटिक मशीन या फिर कार या कुछ एक ऐसे डिवाइस का नाम बताओ आप. I'm just asking you the question over here because we are almost done over here with this thing, the PPT thing. I just wanted to, how much have you understand over here?
Sir, asking us how much do you understand?
Yes. I'm asking in the initially of the class only, I have told you there is things अभी आया है जो कि I won't tell the name of that exactly. That is why I'm not taking the name of that thing जो कि fully automated है, IoT used है. Okay, what is that thing?
Ma'am.
Okay, chalo. I'm telling you, that's the car. What is the name of that car? जो कि full automatic car है.
Tesla.
Yeah, exactly. That is a Tesla car. वहाँ पे I have
Not
told
only
you.
Tesla, GM, Ford, they also have it.
Yes. So recently, I was asking you for the recently, like everyone knows about that thing. We don't need to do anything over there, right? Also, we can play the game in that car, right? So Tesla car has that the facilities they have put there in there with the light, with the music system also. The light can fluctuate on the music frequency. Correct. So this is the like an example everyone actually knows. Yeah, these things have used the IoT and all. So over here, if any query, any type of the clarification used in the IoT, you can just ask now. Because after this, I just wanted to show you some videos. And उस videos में क्या होगा, like I'll show you कि कैसे और कहाँ पे हम IoT का जो है use करते हैं, right? And yeah, over here I explain this. You as a genius now, you can tell me only कि हम अपने सिटी को और स्मार्ट बनाने के लिए क्या टेक्नोलॉजी यूज कर सकते हैं. What's the technology do we need to use to make our city smart and to make our traffic light more better traffic system? Yes, dears. Give me an example.
Example of what? Sorry.
Like how can we make our city more smarter and how can we make our traffic light, traffic system more best?
Ma'am, I'll tell you. I read an article in which it said that so emergency vehicles is a huge problem. It causes a lot of accidents. They have to break traffic lights and all. So what we can do is whenever there's an emergency vehicle coming to like at least 500 meters, 600 meters far, the it will turn the traffic signal to red and then make it green for the path through which the emergency vehicle is coming through. That way we can avoid the accidents that emergency vehicles face. And then automated driving. Now we are not perfect at driving. That's what happens. We break what to say, speed limits. We break speed limits,
Yes.
don't follow speed breakers, drink and drive, smoke, talk on the phone, etc. Now if we do this all kind of mistakes, right? So automated driving doesn't do any of these mistakes. It's not perfect, but if you can perfect automated driving, it will avoid all of these. And also my emergency vehicle example, you can give that to avoid road accidents.
Yeah, exactly. And apart from that, can't we put that thing like over here? You can say this symbols like if anyone wanted to go for the take the petrol pump, if anyone wanted to just park their car and they just got tired, they don't wanted to drive more. So can't we make like that the system where they can park their car for some time and they can take rest? There should be like a CCD and all where they can go and they can take rest. And also while driving in the, let's suppose there are too much traffic on the road, and this is only the problem. What is this happening? The what is this said, accident happening, so over there what like have to be updated with the things where you will get the notification on that road we have the traffic, too much traffic, and there is an accident happened or anything like that. We will get the notification before only by going on the road, so we can just take change and we can just turn the way. Can't we do this thing? And also there is the thing, I think I'm telling you, we need to just put some sensors in the car also, and in the a straight light also. If you are going near to more closer to a vehicle or to the person, it will make an alarm, right? And the light or anything it could do. So over there, by that, what will happen if you're going, or it can just tell you, yes, you need to go to with the slow speed and all. Like by saying also, what will happen? Sometimes we and another person, any person cannot slow their car at the time. But by that street system only, what they can do, they can just make their speed slow, right? Like that we can do. And also these facilities, I think we should add in our traffic system, and this will help the better, they will help not to do more accident and the things. Isn't it work?
Yes ma'am, it will.
ये ऐसा करने से will this work or not?
Ma'am, by adding all the things.
Yes, regarding all, see ना, what I told you कि जैसे कि एक्सीडेंट होता है रोड पे, काफी ट्रैफिक है एंड ये है, तो हमारे को क्या होता है कि ट्रैफिक सिग्नल में नहीं जाना है और उसका नोटिफिकेशन हमारे मोबाइल में पहले आ जाए, whether you are using your GPS setting or not. Yes, the sensor should be there on the road or in your car, जो कि आपको एक्टिवेट करना होगा, और वो जाने से पहले ही आपको वहां से डिटेक्ट करे कि इन दिस रोड यहाँ पे आपको काफी ट्रैफिक सिग्नल्स हैं. ओके, सो यू नीड टू चेंज एंड टर्न योर वेज फ्रॉम हियर.
Ma'am, is that like Google Map?
Yeah, Google Map also is there. But वो आप क्या करते हो कि उसके लिए यस हम अपने कार में भी वो चीजें फिक्स कर सकते हैं, बट देयर इज अ सेंसर आल्सो. व्हाट आई एम सेइंग, सेंसर से क्या होता है कि अगर आप जा रहे हो बाय मिस्टेक, लाइक यू आर गोइंग मोर क्लोजर टू एनी ऑफ द ऑब्जेक्ट एंड द कार एंड एनी ऑफ द व्हीकल, ये क्या करेगा, एक ऑटोमेटिक आपके ऑटोमेटिक एक अलार्म होगा कि जो कि ऑटोमेटिक प्ले होगा वो, सो दैट कि आप अवेयर हो गए कि नहीं अभी मुझे और आगे और पीछे लाइक व्हीकल में नहीं जाना है. सो दैट क्या होगा, वो it may cause the accident वगैरह कुछ हो सकता है, right? So those kind of the sensors we can use while driving the things and by going on the road. तो इस तरीके से हम क्या करते हैं, अपने ट्रैफिक सिस्टम को और भी ज्यादा स्मार्ट बना सकते हैं, right?
Yes ma'am.
So as you said, like your Google Map, yes, exactly. Google Map is the one of the best option, जो कि I think nowadays everyone is using, right? हम वहां पे जाते हैं, यूज करते हैं, एंड गूगल मैप से हमें ये भी पता लगता है, एंड इवन इफ यू आर taking a ride with some another like Ola cab or the Uber car or some any other cab, so what's happening there, that will tell you कि हाँ इस space में और इस road में there is a like traffic, जो कि वो सिंबल आपको दिखाता है, कुछ रेड लाइट एंड कुछ ग्रीन लाइट में, राइट, एंड द ब्लू पे. सो बाय सीइंग दैट आल्सो वी कैन अंडरस्टैंड यस कि यहाँ पे यहाँ इतनी डिस्टेंस पे आपका जो है जीपीएस आपको बता रहा है कि यहाँ पे काफी ट्रैफिक है, तो यू कैन जस्ट टेक अनदर वे. That's the one way we have. What is that? I was asking, what is that another way? If you have any idea, you just think on this. कि apart from that Google Map, और हम ऐसा क्या कर सकते हैं, टेक्नोलॉजी क्या यूज कर सकते हैं जिसके थ्रू हमें पता लग जाए. Anyone have any idea on this?
Can you repeat again, ma'am? Once again.
Yes, ये apart from the Google Map, ऐसा कोई और टेक्नोलॉजी है जो हम यूज कर सकते हैं तो लाइक वो जानने के लिए कि आगे जो रोड पे हमारा काफी ट्रैफिक है, तो वो ट्रैफिक तो हमें पता लगता है ना गूगल मैप के थ्रू कि हाँ यहाँ पे हमारा, या फिर ओला कैब या फिर उबर कैब, कोई भी ऐसा हम राइड लेते हैं किसी कैब से, तो वहां पे भी आपको वो डिटेक्ट करके पहले ही बता देता है कि इस रोड पे आपका काफी ट्रैफिक है, राइट. वो हमारे पास एक ऑप्शन है, लाइक एक पहले से. बट अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट, do we have anything जिसके थ्रू हम पता लगा सकते हैं ऐसा, लाइक आई जस्ट वांटेड टू आस्क यू गाइस, यू लाइक कि अगर आपके माइंड में ऐसा कुछ आ रहा है ऑप्शन कि हम ऐसा मैम हम ऐसा ये वाली सेंसर्स यूज कर सकते हैं अपार्ट फ्रॉम द गूगल मैप, हमें ये डायरेक्शन मैप पे ऐसा यूज करना चाहिए जिसके थ्रू हमें सब पता लगेगा, ऐसा एनीथिंग लाइक दैट?
Like road lights, it will be more traffic, it will be red, ma'am, and less than it will be green, ma'am.
So even in Bengaluru, they use sensors which automatically detects how much traffic is there, and after that, after detecting, it automatically decides how much time the green signal should be there, how much time the red signal should be there. So that's a technology, and also we can make something like which senses the emission from automobiles, and then senses the info saying how much traffic is there and how much it's not there.
Yes, exactly. So यहाँ पे see, I'll just give you a little assignment only on this thing. आज आपने सेशन रोबोटिक्स पे और एक आईओटी पे, लाइक दिस इज आई वोंट से कि दिस इज मच सिमिलर. आईओटी एक लाइक खुद में ही एक बहुत ही बड़ा लाइक यू नो थिंग है जिसमें आपको अगर रिसर्च करो तो बहुत ही ज्यादा कुछ सीखने को मिलेगा, एंड रोबोटिक्स इज अ कम्प्लीटली डिफरेंट थिंग, राइट. तो आईओटी के लिए बेस्ट ट्रैफिक सिग्नल के लिए आप कौन सी और लाइक आइडिया आपके माइंड में आता है, राइट? प्लीज नोट इट डाउन एवरीवन. कल के सेशन में जब हम आएंगे तो यू गाइस, आई विल जस्ट आस्क यू कि हाँ आपने यहाँ पे इस सेशन में जो हमने पूछा था असाइनमेंट हमें, और अपने ट्रैफिक लाइट को अपने सिटी को और भी स्मार्ट करने के लिए हम ऐसी कौन सी टेक्नोलॉजी यूज कर सकते हैं. That you guys have to think, and that only I will ask you tomorrow in the session. Okay?
Okay, ma'am, clear.
Is that okay to all of you?
Clear, ma'am.
कि ऐसी कौन सी सेंसर्स है, ऐसा कौन सा टेक्नोलॉजी है जो हम और भी ज्यादा बेटर बना सकते हैं. लाइक टेक एन एग्जांपल ओनली, नो राइट नाउ टेक एन एग्जांपल ऑफ योर होम ओनली. या प्लीज डियर डोंट डू दिस. या थैंक यू. सो अभी क्या होता है कि आपको आपके होम को ही बहुत स्मार्ट होम बनाना है, या फिर स्मार्ट लाइट लगाना है, स्मार्ट फैन लगाना है, राइट? तो स्मार्ट फैन और स्मार्ट लाइट के लिए आप कौन सा टेक्नोलॉजी यूज करोगे, क्या लगाओगे वहां पे, राइट? ये आप सोचो और फिर आप मुझे बताओ. Okay, not now, immediately. You just make a note of it. Tomorrow I'll ask you, because this will help you, like, you know, in your future also, and if you're making any of the project, this can help you. That is why I'm asking. Now, so technology that you know about the nanotechnology, smart technology, sensors. RFID is also the different kind of the sensors where what is this happening to identify and track the data of things. RFID जो है वो एक ऐसा सेंसर है जो कि क्या करता है, आइडेंटिफाई करता है और ट्रैक करता है डेटा को, डेटा ऑफ थिंग्स लाइक डेटा ऑफ लाइक हमारा ले लो, एक व्हीकल ले लो, हमारा सिस्टम ले लो, मोबाइल ले लो, इसके डेटा को वो ट्रैक करता है RFID. Okay, now the sensor to collect and process the data to detect the changes in the physical status of things. ये होता है आपका sensors. डेटा भी कलेक्ट करता है एंड करता है क्या, डिफरेंट चेंजेस लाइक टेक एन एग्जांपल ऑफ द रोबोट यूजिंग द आई. क्या करते हैं वो इन ultrasonic sensor के through, let's suppose ultrasonic sensor is the eye of the robot, that what can do, that can detect the things. First of all object डिटेक्ट करने के बाद क्या करता है वो उसके डेटा को कैप्चर करता है. डेटा वो डेटा उसके डिस्टेंस को मेजर करता है, व्हाट इज द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन द रोबोट आई, द सेंसर एंड दैट ऑब्जेक्ट, राइट. एंड देन इट्स कीपिंग इट इन देयर माइंड कि हाँ दिस इज द डिस्टेंस. फिर वो क्या करेगा, मेजर करेगा कि जो डेटा मुझे एक्चुअली में प्रोग्रामिंग में दिया गया है मेजरमेंट के लिए, इज दैट द सेम और नॉट. अगर वो सेम है तो वो उसे डिटेक्ट करेगा एंड डिटेक्टिंग में एंड कोडिंग में, इफ देयर इज अ कोडिंग आफ्टर डिटेक्टिंग द थिंग्स एंड ऑब्जेक्ट इट हैज टू गेट स्टॉप, तो वो वहां पे स्टॉप हो जाएगा, अदरवाइज इट विल मूव फॉरवर्ड. एग्जैक्टली हम ऐसा ही कुछ कोडिंग करते हैं, राइट. रोबोट भी इसी पर्पस पे क्या होता है, इसी फीचर्स में वो भी वर्क करता है. तो दिस इज द सेंसर. सेंसर्स का लाइक नॉट ओनली द like an infrared sensor. Take an example of any of the sensor that works like that only. All the sensors. Now the smart technology. What's that? To enhance the power of network by developing processing capabilities of different part of the network. Like by the smart, what we can do, we can enhance the more things. What I was like expecting, you guys will tell me, will use the high technology sensors and the smart technology sensor to make the traffic light in the city more smarter and as well as our home. Clear? Now come to the nanotechnology. What is that nanotechnology? Nanotechnology, that means to make the smaller and the smaller things have the ability to connect. So basically these kind of the things we can put nanotechnology we use generally in the medicals line, right? Or in the drone also we can use just to put some the camera kind of thing and the sensors to collect the data to you know, to take the data from the higher part also, from the, let's suppose you may have seen that thing, if you are just running and playing with the drone, you can just आप इसे बहुत ऊपर तक फ्लाई कर सकते हो, राइट.
मैम लाइक
वहां से भी अगर, यस, is saying anything?
मैम लाइक न्यूरोलिंक.
yes, same exactly. So यहाँ पे क्या होता है, नैनो टेक्नोलॉजी और न्यूरो टेक्नोलॉजी और माइक्रो टेक्नोलॉजी की सारी जो काफी लाइक स्मॉल काइंड ऑफ द सेंसेस होते हैं जो कि हम बेसिकली ऐसे चीजों में यूज करते हैं, छोटे पार्ट्स. लेट्स सपोज हमारे पास बहुत छोटा सा एक टेक्नोलॉजी है, बहुत छोटा सा है ना. हमारे मोबाइल का एग्जांपल ले लो, मोबाइल बहुत छोटा सा नहीं, लाइक जो भी है उसमें भी सेंसर्स लगे होते हैं. वो आपके फेस को देख के डिटेक्ट करके ही वो क्या होता है, अनलॉक होता है. ये कैसे होता है, उसमें भी कोई सेंसर्स लगी है ना, कोई टेक्निक लगी है, कुछ एआई का फीचर्स लगा है जिसके थ्रू वो क्या करता है, आपके फेस को डिटेक्ट करता है सॉरी. और ये सिर्फ आपके ही फेस को डिटेक्ट करके देखकर ओपन होता है एंड क्लोज होता है, राइट. वहां पे अगर आपके मोबाइल में आपके फेस के जगह पे इफ आई पुट माय फेस एंड आई विल ट्राई टू जस्ट ओपन दैट, ये नहीं होगा, राइट. क्यों?
लाइक मैम लाइक it's on the face, it covers the lens and the sensors.
सॉरी मेरे को थोड़ी क्लियर वॉइस नहीं आ रही, आप बताएंगे फिर से?
मैम अभी वो सेंसर्स क्या करते हैं, वो फेस लेंथ आई लेंथ को सेंस करते हैं और ओपन होते हैं.
यस एग्जैक्टली एग्जैक्टली। तो जैसे कि वही सारी चीजें डिटेक्ट करता है, तो ये जो आपने यूज किया हुआ स्नैपचैट वगैरह, राइट, फेस डिटेक्शन, मोशन डिटेक्शन, ये सारी चीजें कैसे होती है? ऑल दोज थिंग्स आर डिपेंडेंट अपॉन दैट एआई ओनली ना, आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस, जहाँ पे एक ऐसे टेक्नोलॉजी एंड सेंसर्स लगे जो हमें पता भी नहीं होता, और जो जिसके साथ हम ऐसे बस खेलते हैं। स्नैपचैट में भी आप देखते हो कि आपके फेस को डिटेक्ट करके आपके फेस पे कभी वो ग्लास लगाता है, कभी वो कुछ रैट फेस एंड डॉग फेस एंड ऑल सारी चीजें फीचर्स एड ऑन होती है, और उसे पता है कि हमारा नोज का है, हमारा आईज का है, हमारे ईयर्स का है, हेड का, एवरीथिंग दे कैन डिटेक्ट by the sensors only. So in our phone also we are using that thing, right? So these things are like it's very very much important. And let's see today like different IoT platforms. See ki how many platforms are there जो कि आईओटी यूज करते हैं, जिसको हम आईओटी प्लेटफॉर्म बोलते हैं। और क्यों बोलते हैं आईओटी, आखिर हमें चाहिए क्यों? व्हाई वी आर वर्किंग ऑन दिस थिंग? टेल मी like a brief summary on this thing. Why do we need the IoT technology?
Ma'am, now we need something to process upon. So for example, it senses something, it senses something, but what will it send it through? What will it process it through? And for that we need IoT.
Just to keep the data, can say, keep our data safe and on the different platforms, and that those platforms are over here. You may know about the Google Cloud where we are keeping our all the data. Drive पे आप अपने फोन में भी देखते होगे कि Google Drive पे हमने data save कर दिया. What is that Google Drive? I mean Google Cloud and Drive. ये जो data है, exactly you are just saving it somewhere else in the cloud. And जब भी आपको जरूरत है, you can just take your data from, you can fetch the data from the clouds.
Yeah, ma'am, it will be there in power.
Yes, think how like things are happening. आप काम कर रहे हो अपने सिस्टम में, अपने मोबाइल में, and you are keeping your data safe in the cloud. Is that really possible? Yes, it is. And that is why we all are just using and we are getting connected to each other, right? And यही जो है हमारे डेटा को सेव करके रख रहा है। तो वैसे ही और भी डिफरेंट प्लेटफॉर्म्स है, लाइक Cumulosity IoT platform, that over here you can say Microsoft Azure IoT suite platform, AWS का platform है हमारे पास, IBM Western IoT platform we have, Oracle platform we have Cisco IoT, like इतने सारे जो platforms हैं, you can keep save your data anywhere. Okay, so they all are have using the best feature and the use of the IoT they have. That is why we can save all our data and the important data over there. Is that clear?
Yeah,
now,
ma'am.
what is the future scope of IoT? So, Internet of Things can connect a device embedded in various systems of the internet. In the future, we can even expect that people will choose the connectivity and the security. Obviously, we use the connectivity and the security things, right?
Yeah, ma'am.
So device and object can represent them digitally, which can be controlled from anywhere, ensuring more way to increasing the efficiency. Why we are keeping our data safe in the different platforms? Because of, if required, if need, we can collect and we can face the data from that place anytime, anywhere, right? Nobody can fetch your data, nobody can steal your data from there, nobody can take your data from there without your permission. Even if nowadays you know कि अगर कोई और भी आपके ईमेल आईडी में भी लॉगिन करता है, इवन किसी और सिस्टम से भी, लेट्स सपोज कि आप अपने लैपटॉप से हम लॉगिन करके रखे हो, if you are first time login it in your mobile phone also, it will ask you, are you trying to log in with this mobile?
your email ID with this name, it will ask you. If you will say yes, again it will send you some data, some number. If yes, if you are only that person, then just say yes with this number, just say no with this number. Like that, it will send you the message. All these things are happening with that IoT things only. It's indirectly talking to you. We can say this written thing cannot talk to us, right? But we can make them, we can give them the power like that, so that it can just interact with us. Correct? Yes. So this is a thing is happening over here. And the advancement in artificial intelligence and the machine learning have made the automation of the IoT devices easy. That we have learned many things over here about the artificial intelligence and the robotics, IoT, and the machine learning. Now, do you know the machine learning terminology is coming over here? I told you, no? Maybe in the year 2030, with you, the robot can be a student like you, and robot could be your teacher as well. It can teach you the things. So anything could happen like that. So this is the future scope of the IoT. Now over here we have little example. जैसे कि अभी आप क्लास 9th में हो, 8th में हो, right? तो हमें क्या करना है, अभी आप just an I'm giving you an introduction कि exactly IoT क्या होता है. उसके बाद आप क्या करोगे, खुद रिसर्च, जैसे कि मैंने वो कहा कल के लिए आप एक असाइनमेंट है कि आपको इस पे स्मार्ट सिटी कैसे बनाना है, स्मार्ट ट्रैफिक सिस्टम कैसे बनाना है, ये आपको सोचना है, कुछ पॉइंट्स मुझे बताना है. You don't need to do any project on that. Just tell me how to work on that to make it more better in your way. I'm not saying कि हाँ जो मैंने पॉइंट बताया exactly वैसा ही होना चाहिए. I just wanted to know कि आप क्या सोचते हो, right? तो उसके लिए देखिए वो कर रहा है. तो वैसे ही क्या होता है, this is just an example you can say कि हमें कहाँ से स्टार्ट करना पड़ता है और क्या क्या चीजें डिफिकल्टीज एंड द थिंग्स हमारे लाइफ में भी ले लो और हमारे ऐसे रोड मैप्स में आते हैं जिस चीज को हमें टैकल करना पड़ता है.
Yeah, ma'am. We will collect all types of data.
Sorry, बेटा क्या?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. We will collect first all types of data of traffics.
Yes. तो यहाँ पे जैसे कि मैंने अभी हम पढ़ रहे हैं इंटरनेट ऑफ थिंग्स ट्रेनिंग, ठीक है? तो आपने ट्रेनिंग मिल गई है, जो इंफॉर्मेटिव डेटा आपको चाहिए था, लेट्स सपोज कि आपको वो मिल गया. उसके बाद आपने क्या किया, IoT आर्किटेक्चर, आपने कुछ उसको अपने फ्रेम किया, जो भी चीजें आपने सीखा, ठीक है? फिर आपके बाद क्या करते हो, डिजाइन एंड डेवलपमेंट ऑफ IoT सिस्टम. फिर आप इसे अपने वे में डिजाइन एंड कुछ डेवलप करोगे. ओके, लेट्स सपोज दैट ओनली ट्रैफिक सिस्टम एंड ऑटोमेटिक स्मार्ट सिटी, होम सिक्योरिटी, सारी चीजें आप अपने वे में कर रहे हो. अब उस चीज को करने के लिए आपको क्या चीजें लगेंगी? मे बी आपको कुछ सेंसर्स लगेगा, कुछ प्लेटफॉर्म लगेगा, राइट? मे बी ये हो सकता है आर्डिनो प्लेटफॉर्म, में भी हो सकता है आर्डिनो इंटरफेसिंग. उसके बाद आपको कुछ अलग न्यू टेक्नोलॉजी पढ़ना पड़े, लेट्स सपोज रास्पबेरी पाई, और कुछ आपको IoT कम्युनिकेशन प्रोग्रामिंग भी करना पड़े, राइट? फिर ये सारी चीजें, ये सारे प्लेटफॉर्म्स को पढ़ने के बाद, देखने के बाद आप क्या करते हो, सीखने के बाद आप 1 by 1 एक चीजें करोगे, राइट ना?
Ma'am, and there is one more, ma'am.
Yes,
we have to collect the survey details, ma'am.
Exactly. हमें ये सारी चीजें डिटेल्स भी कलेक्ट करना है, फिर उसके ऊपर इम्प्लीमेंटेशन करना है, किसे हम कैसे यूज कर सकते हैं. यूज करने के बाद आप सोचोगे कि ये जो मैं यूज कर रहा हूँ इसका बेनिफिट्स एंड ऑल क्या है, राइट? ये कैसे हेल्प करेगा इन फ्यूचर, करेक्ट ना? इसके बाद आप एनालाइज कर रहे हो, सारी चीजों को आपने कलेक्ट कर लिया, देख लिया, सारे डेटा आपके पास है. नाउ यू आर एनालाइजिंग कि मेरे को ये प्रोजेक्ट है, ये मैं ऐसे बनाना चाहता हूँ, अब मैं ऐसे कर रहा हूँ, ठीक है? इसके बाद आपने क्या करना है, उसके बाद आपको लेट्स सपोज कि एनालाइज करने के बाद आप एक आउटकम पे पहुंचे हो, जहां पे आपको समझ में आ गया कि यस नाउ आई कैन जस्ट मेक अ प्रोजेक्ट लाइक दैट. एक प्रोटोटाइप आपने बनाया, उसका रियल मॉडल आप बनाओगे.
तो वो आपका आईओटी प्रोजेक्ट हो गया। अब उस आईओटी प्रोजेक्ट का लास्ट फेज क्या होता है, जैसे कि आप अपने स्कूल डेज कंप्लीट करोगे, फिर कॉलेज डे कंप्लीट करोगे, फिर जो भी डिग्रीज होगा वो सारे कंप्लीट करोगे, उसके बाद आप क्या करोगे, उसके बाद आप जस्ट इट्स अ पर्सनल एग्जांपल आई एम टेलिंग आस्किंग यू, ठीक है, डोंट टेक इट इन एनी अदर वेज कि आई एम जस्ट गोइंग आउट ऑफ द ट्रैक एंड ऑल, आई एम जस्ट आस्किंग यू टू जस्ट टेल यू कि हाँ हमारे को क्या क्या यहाँ पे करना होता है। ओके तो यहाँ पे लेट्स सपोज कि अगर कभी आप भी जॉब करोगे, आपके जॉब लाइन के लिए क्या चीजें आपको सुटेबल लगती है, क्या चीजें क्या आपकी रिक्वायरमेंट है, सारी चीजें आप नोटिस करोगे, पॉइंट आउट करोगे, लिखोगे, आप उसके ऊपर वर्क करोगे, राइट,
Yeah, ma'am.
टू अचीव योर गोल। उसके बाद आप क्या करते हो, सारी चीजें कलेक्ट करने के बाद आईओटी प्रोजेक्ट और किसी भी प्रोजेक्ट को करने के बाद यू आर जस्ट डूइंग द प्रिपरेशन। ऑब्वियसली वी हैव टू डू द प्रिपरेशन। प्रिपरेशन के बाद हम क्या करते हैं, एग्जाम्स देते हैं, राइट, इंटरव्यूज देते हैं। एंड अगर वो सारी चीजें डिफरेंट डिफरेंट कंपनीज में फॉर द डिफरेंट डिफरेंट पोस्ट आप आपने अप्लाई करा है, and everyone will ask you the many things like why you have worked on the Arduino, on the Raspberry Pi, or the Tinkercad, on the data communication, and the many other things. What you have learned over there, all the things they will be asking. So there will be the multiple questions. Every person will ask a different kind of questions. So you have to be get prepared and ready with all those things, right? अगर आप
Yeah,
उस
ma'am.
all अरे if you are ready with all those things and the with project to answer to all the questions, you know, then only you will get the achievement in your work and the task. So this is just like अभी हमने जो भी अभी तक किया है morning to till this time, this was just an like a brief example of the thing roadmap कि हाँ हमें कैसे क्या लाइक आगे जाने के लिए लाइक टू मूव फॉरवर्ड इन आवर लाइफ, व्हाट द थिंग्स वी नीड टू फेस, करेक्ट?
Yeah,
So
ma'am.
over here we are done with this IoT projects. I just wanted to show you some one and two these things videos. And over here if you guys have any kind of the query and the questions you can ask, like related to this we did today, and if whatever that the thing we did yesterday, because this session we have to do for the 5 days like till 14. So if you're facing any problem any day, you do one thing, just note it down, make a note, and every day in the last 15 minutes you'll get an time to ask the query and the questions to your related teachers and all. Okay, so you can just ask. Over here you came to just to learn new things, right? So learn and gather the information, and you can ask now your questions.
No questions from us.
Yeah, so
Ma'am?
I'm waiting for your queries, dear.
Ma'am, if there is
And also just to give me a second, I will just show you a video, okay?
yeah, I have a question. Ma'am, I have one question.
Sorry, I just got muted. Yes, tell me, you have a question, right?
Yeah, ma'am. If there is a in traffic, everything is perfect, and the road is road and everything is perfect. We can save the times and everything, ma'am. Business
Yes.
purpose, purpose, and everything, ma'am.
Yes, exactly. So what is this like over here, are you facing any difficulties to like understand anything?
Ma'am, we can't hear.
You can what?
We can't hear you, ma'am.
Okay, that's great. So actually you can do one thing now. If your doubt and the queries are clear and okay, you can just write down over there yes, otherwise you can just write down your queries in the chat box.
Okay, ma'am.
So dear students, I'm just going to share my screen to show you that video. Okay, just share this.
Section 2, Internet of Things to IoT, IoT Concepts Part 1, Part 3, IoT Concepts Part 4. Video 2.1, Introduction to IoT. In this video, why do we need IoT? Do you not receive articles and
by this video you will just understand, like it's like a summary of the day whatever we did. Okay, you will get to know the exposure exactly, and by seeing this video it will help you to understand better. So listen this carefully.
And advertisements about famous brands developing smart connected devices. So what is this IoT? Simply put, IoT is connecting machines or ordinary objects, as we refer to them as things, to the internet and enable them to transmit the data they collect, monitor them, and enable communication with each other. Imagine you drive to work on roads embedded with sensors. Street lights turn on as and when needed, while cameras placed on the route constantly overlook congestion and incidents, which your connected car receives in real time and adjusts its self-driving route accordingly. So IoT, in more technical terms, can be defined as a network of physical objects, interface sensors, software, hardware, and other technologies to connect and communicate with other devices and systems over the internet. These objects range from ordinary household devices to sophisticated industrial tools. According to experts, the IoT industry is expected to grow up to 27 billion connected devices by 2025. IoT has become one of the technologies that directly affected and improved almost all activities in our daily lives. Many ordinary devices which have previously not been connected to the internet can now be networked, and they respond the same way as any other smart device. IoT has hit a new turn after realizing that rather than the light turning on when the car reaches the driveway, the data collected by the connected devices is of more importance. Imagine a hospital integrated with IoT. The data collected from various connected devices output the patient's status and runs analytics on a monitoring machine to help the hospital function as optimally as possible. Similarly, many industries are using IoT to understand consumer needs in real time and become more responsive by improving their system quality on the go. IoT has had its impact in the retail industry, where the retailers capture in-store data through sensors and use RFID chips to track inventory, helping them optimize the workflow. IoT is used in manufacturing, where advanced sensors embedded in the factory machines and warehouse shelves, along with data analytics and predictive modeling, can prevent defects, cut warranty costs, and maximize equipment performance and boost production yield. IoT with location intelligence and AI can be deployed in the transport and logistics industry, enhancing safety and reducing costs by managing and monitoring the connected devices. The government can bring in IoT to address real-world problems like traffic congestion, city services, economic development, citizen engagement, and public safety and security. So why do we need IoT? IoT is a technology that will improve over time, and having devices connected has its benefits. Let's look at some of the benefits. 1. More the data, better the decisions. For example, rather than your smart refrigerator just knowing which food items are going out of date, it can also provide information such as power consumption, temperature, etc., which will help the company analyze and improve the device's features. 2. Ability to track and monitor things. The devices can have the ability to keep track of the current quality of goods at home. Knowing the state of items will allow the homeowner to replace them when needed without checking the quality themselves. 3. Lighten the workload with automation. Having a device doing most of the work for you means that you can save much time. Imagine your smart refrigerator ordering a new carton of milk when the existing carton reaches a certain level of expiry. Sounds good to me. 4. Increasing efficiency by saving money and resources. Just like the time-saving aspect of IoT, such systems can also result in much cost saving. For example, if your room lights automatically turn off after you have left the room, you are surely going to save a lot on your electricity bill. 5. Better quality of life. There is no doubt that people are getting busier day by day, but isn't it great to be able to do things you enjoy and have a smart system and take care of the mundane things that needs to be done? Nevertheless, there is still much untapped potential in the Internet of Things that still needs to be explored. For the technology to reach its true peak, all devices should be able to exchange data with each other, even if they belong to different companies or brands. Companies need to ensure the safeguarding and protection of the information they collect from the users. Thus, IoT still has a long way to go. Video summary. In this video, we have covered the following topics. What is IoT?
So over here, I hope you all have understood about the IoT in better way now, right? By seeing this video. Now, what I will do, I'm just sharing the link with you also, so that if you wanted to go through with the more video, you can just go through it. Okay. Look at the chat box. I have shared the link, the same one. Right now, you actually have any doubt and a query, so you can ask.
No, ma'am, it's all clear.
That's great. So do you all have remember what is the assignment for the tomorrow? What do you have to do? Just think and make a points, and then no need to do anything else over there. Remember,
Okay,
everyone, right?
Yes, no, understood.
That's great now. So 1 second. Yeah, Sanjeevni, are you there?
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So now it's over to you. I'm done with the thing.
Is it done?
Yes, we are done with the projects and all.
Okay, guys. We will continue tomorrow. So today we are wind up in the session. Guys, if you have any doubt and if you have any queries, and just note down, and tomorrow you can ask, okay, regarding these sessions, whatever we are discussed, from morning to this time. Just note down that whatever you have doubts regarding anything, ATL marathon or any concepts, just note down, you can ask tomorrow morning, okay? Sir, Varun sir, are you there? Varun sir. Okay. Okay, guys, you can leave the session. Tomorrow we will continue from morning 9 a.m.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, guys. It's okay now.
Yeah, thank you, students.
Yeah, thank you, students. See you tomorrow. Bye. Stay safe.